Rastafari. Good morning, everyone. We are live for Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia, the main event of the evening in New York in Times Square. And I'm not sure what time things are happening. There's a little 6-rounder right now. I thought that it was just 3 fights on the card. So I guess we're going to be here for a bit. But we've got Suzumi against Wittington. Haven't heard of either of these guys. And we're in round 3 of that fight. We will be scoring the fights as we go today, as usual. But only the main ones. We'll chat during these ones for sure, because it's more interesting. Big up Boxing Lounge. Let's go, champ. Let's go, Boxing Lounge. Travis LFC says, what time does Lopez versus Barbosa start in Britain? Well, I read it was now, but right now there's a 6-rounder between Suzumi and Wittington. So I assume it's not going to be for another sort of half an hour or so. But halfway through the 3-rounders, there'll probably be another sort of 12 minutes of this, and then we'll see. But I thought, let's just get on, let's chat, enjoy the boxing. I'm planning on scoring the fights, but at the same, because I think the reason I want to score them in particular today is because I think there's a very real possibility there will be an upset in one of these, or something untoward could go down. So I think it's good to score and try and figure out whether the results are actually the results, because there's a lot of pressure on this card, right? The Saudis really will want to crack America. The American boxing market really needs reinvigorating, and these 3 guys, Lopez, Haney, and Ryan Garcia, they are absolutely essential in terms of leveraging their profiles in making that happen. So I would not be surprised if some dodgy things happen, but also they are all very, very good, so they should all win in theory. But you just never know. You just never know with these things. So yeah. But Lopez Barboza should be within the next 45 minutes, I would suggest. But good morning, everybody. Well, we might as well watch the boxing while we wait for more people to join the stream, I suppose. It is what we're here for. It's quite a decent scrap, this, I mean, I think both guys look like they lack punching power based on what I'm seeing, but I've never heard of Suzumi. I assume he's from Japan. He looks like he's from Japan. Let's have a look. Suzumi. Yeah, Japan. Oh, wait. Is that the right Suzumi? I don't know. Well, according to this Suzumi's box rec, he doesn't have a fight, so I don't know, guys. And then the other guy's called Wittington. Lavale Wittington, 25 from Chicago. 1-2, lost 2. I guess they did this last minute because it's also not on his... Oh, that's his amateur record, sorry. Pro record is 1-1, lost 2, and drawn 1. Okay, fine. Oh, no, and he's fighting this guy, Rito Suzumi. This is a different Suzumi. And this guy, it's his debut. Okay. Fair enough. Well. Guys, 15 of you in the chat. Get your comments in. I'd love to chat with you, discuss with you the boxing. What do we think is going to happen tonight? I'll be interested to see how many people shot for this one, actually, because well, it's gonna be a US audience, and I think normally, I mean, I have some videos that have had a predominantly US audience, but I think most of my subscribers are probably in the UK, so it'll be very interesting to see if this does any sort of numbers or if any of the regulars show up. Oh, hello, One Designs. There are like 3 prominent Suzumis currently: Seiya, Hayato, and Rito. That's cool. I'm guessing they're not related and it's just a common name. But that is very cool. I think Japanese boxing is really, really interesting. I'm noticing he's a ring-sponsored fighter as well, Suzumi. which is really intriguing. But yeah, I'm guessing that. Well, I know that Japanese boxing is really on the up largely because of Inoue and Nakatani. But I live in Australia. I'd love to go to Japan for a fight night. I'd love to go and make a little mini documentary going to Japan for a fight night. So if anybody watching this is a promoter in Japan and wants to pay for me to go and make a documentary, I can do that. And I could give Japanese boxing a big push, and also I could get to enjoy Japan and an amazing Japanese fight night. Michael Lynch, I'm in at work night shift. Thought it was tomorrow, mate. Ryan KO, Teofimo KO. Only see Devin as the upset, but he should get points UD. Very possible, Michael. Reggie, I'm guessing this is my girlfriend Reggie and not a man called Reggie, but it could be, who says, I think there will be an upset. It's entirely possible, Reggie. It's entirely possible. That's very funny. But Michael Lynch, wait, hang on. Oh, I've just remembered I've got to put the, 1 second. I need to show the chat, don't I? There we go. Michael Lynch says, Michael Lynch was a channel regular. Big time. In fact, Michael, you're a member now, aren't you? Yeah, Michael's a member. He says he's in the night shift. Thought it was tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know what you do for work actually, Michael. But it's an interesting debate because I think that Ryan will win by stoppage because Rolly is an aggressive fighter, but also quite basic. I think you saw the way that Pitbull Cruz was able to land that check left hook, and we know Ryan Garcia's got a great left hook. I think the big thing with Ryan Garcia is just working out more ways to set up that left hook and disguise it more. But he's a phenomenal fighter, Ryan Garcia. He really is, and he can be a mega star. I mean, he's already a star, but he could be an even bigger star. I think I agree. Someone said that Barboza Lopez. Someone said this on my poll, my community poll, that's the one that's most likely to have an upset because Barboza's the best fighter. It's the most competitive fight, and I do happen to agree with that because it's true. Barboza's the best boxer on the card. That's a B-side. Haney should deal comfortably with Ramirez at this stage in his career, even if Haney does have some mental scars from the last fight. Even if you see a little bit of deterioration in Haney's game, I still expect him to be more than good enough to beat Ramirez. And indeed, Garcia Romero, I don't see it being particularly competitive. It should be good for a few rounds, but yeah, that is the one. I think Lopez Barboza is the one where, because Teofimo, I think he might be the most talented fighter of the three of them, to be honest with you. But the thing with Teofimo is he's super erratic. Like one day he's incredible, and the next fight he just looks really normal. So the problem was really Teofimo's consistency more than anything else. One Design says, would ring size be a major factor in Devin Haney upset loss? Is it a small ring? I've not seen the ring size for this one. I have not seen it. Yeah, if you've got the ring dimensions, let me know. I'd be interested to know whether or not... if it's a small ring, then it definitely favors Barboza because Haney's got good footwork. At the same time, as I always say, and as I said for Eubank Jr., Ben, it's only a favorable thing, a small ring, to the fighter with the lesser footwork if the other fighter boxes on the back foot. If Devin Haney decides, at 147, I'm actually pretty strong and I'm punching well and I want to take this guy out, the smaller ring won't favor the guy with the slower feet because he won't be able to get away. So, small ring favors the better fighter at the end of the day. But if the better fighter is a back foot boxer, then I understand the logic. Daniel Woods says, Tio underperforms on small occasions. Well, it's an interesting thought, isn't it? Because Daniel Woods, big up yourself. I recognize you. You've been commenting quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one then because Tio's obviously on the undercard rather than being the main event. And whilst it is a high-profile event, I'm sure it's been sold to them all as like this is a triple header main event, I would imagine. And as Daniel says, they're never underperformed on a big occasion. It's a valid point that Tio does seem to step up. I mean, look at the Lomachenko win. It was probably the only time. It might be the only time I've actually seen Lomachenko lose. Like, I think he may have won the other fights the way he wasn't given the decision. I definitely thought he beat Devin Haney. Let me have a look at Loma's record, because that might be a shout. Actually, that might be the only fighter that's actually beaten him. Because Lopez did win, make no mistakes about it. Very close, but Loma waited too long. Lost to Devin Haney, lost to Teo. Yeah, so the only 2 losses on his record. Oh, he's got 3. Oh yeah, that was early in his career when he fought Orlando Salido for the WBO title, and that was a bit of a joke. But regardless, yeah, I don't think he lost to Haney. So Teo is the only one who genuinely has a win over Lomachenko, which is quite incredible, really. The kid boxing Suzumi, given his record, is actually not terrible. Loma and Taylor Teo gave career best performances. Yeah, he was really good against Josh Taylor. That was gutted after that, to be honest, guys. I always say I'm a Dave Allen fan, but I am also a fan of Josh Taylor. Being from Scotland, having grown up in Edinburgh and worked with Josh before as well, and also just really enjoying his fighting style and his career. Seeing him lose to Catterall and Teofimo was really disappointing. But I mean, some people think it was slippage in Josh. I would also go along with the line of argument that was the first time he fought proper good counterpunchers in his career, like real sharp, like real talented counterpunchers. So yeah, it's a difficult one. But I think there was also some slippage in Taylor because he had a lot of knee issues after he became unified, undisputed champion. He had a lot of issues with his knee. One Design says, at the same time, if the occasion determines your performance, then I don't know, could be a blessing as well. Could makes you less intimidating to fight. But on the other hand, Kambosos, yeah, indeed, I agree. Kambosos was such a weird Teofimo, but like, I think he was obviously going through some stuff. I don't think there's any question in my mind that Teofimo is the better boxer, other than the fact he lost to him. I get that, but you know. Adam says, has the Teo fight started yet? No, we are still on I think this is the last undercard fight. I didn't even know there were undercard fights. They must have done this last minute. But Suzumi against Wittington, I've never heard of either fighter. Suzumi on debut, Wittington's lost 1-1, drawn 1, I think. Sam, who is most likely to get upset today? That's what we were just talking about. And I was saying, I think, in terms of probability, so it's a confusing one, it's a nuanced one, because I think that Teofimo is the best. I think he's probably the most talented of all 3 fighters on the card in terms of the A side. But I also think he's the most likely to get upset just because he's in there with a live dog. He's in there with a good fighter in Barbosa. So I'd say that he's the most likely to get upset because also his performances fluctuate so much. But as Daniel Woods pointed out, Teo tends to perform on the biggest stage and underperform when he isn't really up for a fight or thinks it's going to be an easy matchup for himself. So yes. I feel that we should do a poll because people are asking this question. I already did one actually on my community page. Let's do it in the chat as well. Most likely to produce an upset. Garcia, Romero. Haney against Ramirez. And I do think Haney Ramirez is a good shout as well, but I just think that Haney will be okay. And I think that he's had a lot of time out the ring, a long period to sort of figure his mind out. And I also think that Ramirez is past it now. If Ramirez was prime Ramirez, I'd feel more confident probably picking that one, but cool. We got the poll going, guys, so get your votes in on that. Oh, and I should say, if you want to buy the pay-per-view, guys, please use my link in the description. It helps to support the channel immensely. And if you would like to become a member of my channel, the link is also there. It helps to just keep my channel impartial and objective. And there's a few perks as well. If you want to check it out, there's also a link in the description for that. It's £2 a month, which is like $3 USD. So I'm not asking for a lot. I'm going for like, I'm hoping we can get lots of people doing that rather than like charge a few people loads, if that makes sense. So yeah. Perry says, Teo should have fought Haney when he had all the belts. Yeah. But I think they will fight at 147. I think there's just some massive, massive fights now at 147 with these guys moving up. I mean, Teo, is this fight at 140 for Teo? I didn't actually check the weigh-ins. Let me have a look. Teofimo. Yeah, 140. Oh, yeah, it's for Barbosa's WBO title, isn't it? That he got off Jack Catterall. So, interesting. But he will be at 147 soon, I believe. Adam thinks that Barbosa is the most likely to score an upset. Daniel Wood says, I reckon Haney most likely. Can't wipe the defeat from his mind like he did from his record. I mean, that is very true. And yeah, the mental scars will be there from what was an absolute beatdown at the hands of someone he thought he was going to win against comfortably, I think. I don't think he was prepared for what Ryan Garcia bought that night. Sam says, thoughts on Bill Haney? I don't have any thoughts on Bill Haney other than, like, obviously very loud, very intense. He's obviously a good promoter for his son in terms of, he gets him out there. I think he takes a lot of the pressure off Devin, probably because of the fact that he's the one usually arguing rather than Devin. I wouldn't say he's my cup of tea based on what I've seen from press conferences and stuff. But then I think that a lot of these people are different in real life because boxing is, it is a entertainment industry at the end of the day. So hard to judge him based on what I've seen. I don't really have a set opinion on Bill Haney. Like, I might meet him one day and be like, this is the best guy ever. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on Bill Haney. But yeah, he definitely, I think he maybe gets... One thing I will say is I think he maybe brings Devin even more negative attention than he already gets for the suing of, the fight with Garcia that was ruled out because of the PEDs. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff he does that I think might make it a bit worse, but as a man, I don't have any opinion on him. I can't have an opinion on him, really, based on what I've seen. So, yeah. JM says, I thought the fights were tomorrow night. I mean, if they are, I've got this very wrong. That would be hilarious. No, that's tonight. So it's a Friday night card for. I mean, I'm watching the fight. I don't know why I questioned that. I know this time has done double header before. No, so the Teofimo, the Romero Garcia card is tonight. The Canelo against Skull card is tomorrow in Saudi. It's two separate cards, and then we've got a Inoue on Monday. This is all confusing because I'm in Australia, so my days are a bit different. It's Saturday morning for me. It's Friday night in New York. So when the Canelo Skull card happens, that will be Saturday night in Saudi, which will be Saturday day in the US, which will be Sunday morning for me. So yeah, very confusing, but we will continue to work with these time zones. We want this channel to be global, so we've got to figure it out. We just got to get on Apple clocks and just make sure all the time zones are in there. But yeah, guys, if you do want to buy this pay-per-view, it's on now, and the link is in my description. I will show you what we do on this live stream as well. So I will be scoring the fight. We got a scorecard, which looks like that. I'll move the YouTube chat in a minute, but that's the scorecard. And I score as the fight goes, so you can watch it with me. We also have a clock, which I need to reset. But yeah, we do it properly. We try to do it properly, as clean as possible. Perry says, what has Haney said about a rematch with Garcia? It was very one-sided. I know the Saudis want to set it up and want to do it. I'm not actually sure what Devin himself has said about it. Should we see if we can find that? Because that's an interesting question. Devin Haney on Ryan Garcia rematch. Because I know he said before he wasn't really interested. I don't know. I know they clashed at the press conference. Let's have a look at this. Haney said about Garcia's physique, his voice changed back, your physique changed, those muscles gone, your voice is gone. I don't agree with that. I think Ryan Garcia looks exactly the same as he always has. Bill Haney also heckled Garcia, saying he was coming at my physique, but it's all good. Oh, no, sorry, Garcia said that about Bill criticizing his physique. They were saying the same thing last time, and they got whipped last time, and you'll get whipped again. Bill continues saying, what happened to Ryan Garcia? This is not the same Ryan Garcia at all. There's nothing about... The funny thing is, it's all Bill Haney, isn't it? There's nothing about what Devin actually said, which is interesting. I don't know if Devin even wants that rematch. I've not... Let me know, guys, if you've seen any direct quotes from Devin Haney about the rematch, because I haven't actually seen them. So I don't want to say something that wasn't said. So, yeah. Daniel Woods, lawyer in Dev's corner tonight. He's always in Devin's corner. Mate, everyone in boxing's lawyered up. Absolutely everybody. The best, you got to have the best lawyers. And I think if you ask who's got the best lawyers in boxing, it's probably Frank Warren. Michael Lynch. What a great weekend of boxing. Just so much to watch. I think I should go look at a bet. I mean, a little ACCA wouldn't be a bad shout, would it, Michael? Make your picks. Don't spend big. Just put a couple of bucks on, a couple of quid. Put a nice variety in there so you get some nice long odds, and then just sit back and enjoy it. No financial risk. That's how I like to do it anyway. Don't risk big money. Just make it a little spicier, make it more interesting. Put like a lucrative opportunity in there, but don't risk your money, because we can't afford to be doing that these days, people. I mean, some of you can, and if you can, fair play to you, but I certainly won't be doing that. Sam is asking my favorite boxing fight ever. That's really hard, man. I'm watching so much boxing these days as well that like it all sort of merges together. Favorite boxing fight ever. See, it's funny because one of my favorite fighters ever is Pacquiao, but it wouldn't be Pacquiao because I didn't see a lot of his earlier fights live. Like some of his best fights that I've watched in hindsight, I was like, wow, that was amazing. But like, I really became more of a boxing fan. Probably, I really started getting into boxing like 15 years ago. So Pacquiao was kind of like, not past it then, but kind of past it then at the same time. Like he was just coming out of like the really hot run that he had. So probably 2012 was the first time I sat as an adult and like watched a Pacquiao fight without like being around other people or whatever. And that was when he lost to Marquez in the fourth fight. So yeah, like it can't really be Pacquiao. It's probably going to be something really niche, like not niche, but like something that wasn't necessarily for a world title or whatever. Maybe I remember really enjoying Hey Chisora when Hey knocked out Chisora. I mean, Joshua against Klitschko as well. As much as that was a bit of a slugfest, and it was very much like an older Klitschko and whatnot. Bloody hell! Sorry, right now Hamza Shiraz and Edgar Berlanga are facing off in the ring. Shiraz is actually taller than Berlanga, which is insane. They've both got some somewhat questionable acne on their face, though, which is interesting. And I'm not talking about that because of how it makes them look. I'm talking about that because of what we all know that indicates. But anyway, that's a conversation for another time, probably. I do wonder with Hamza Shiraz, though, like going up to super, Berlanga's a massive super middleweight. But yeah. One Design says, just adding $5 to a bet makes a match 10 times 10. So yeah, it does. It does. And it just makes you more excited that your bet could come in. Sam says, my favorite fight will be Triple G versus Canelo 1, but the ending ruined it for me. Yeah, that's a very good shout. I enjoyed that fight. You're right. For me, the ending also ruined it. Brooke Porter, for me, is an emotional spectacle. I was I was a big Kell Brook fan, so I really wanted Kell Brook to win that fight. So that was pretty cool, the feeling after that. Tyson Fury, when he beat Klitschko as well, I had a lot of money. I won a lot of money on that one. That was pretty cool. I had a really long, like 13-fold accumulator that went over like a few months. And that was the fight that finished it off for me. And I think I won like about $1,000. So that was awesome. I had insane odds. I had so many fights in it. And then Fury was such an underdog in that one as well. Guys, please bang a like on the stream if you are in the chat currently. Oh, sorry, I've got... My eyes are tripping out on me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're up to date on the chat. But yeah, the I don't know when the first fight is. I thought it was going to be like now. So, I mean, Mannix and Thingy are going through and picking their yeah, they're going through and making their picks, but like it's for a DraftKings sponsor thing. I mean, is there any point in, I don't know if I'd bet on this card, to be honest with you. I think all the favorites should win. Barbosa's the only one I'd maybe have an outside bet on for points, but yeah. Guys, if anyone in the chat is going to stick with me for the whole of this thing, I'd love it if someone wants to be an admin. Let me know, because these bots are doing my head in, man, and it's really difficult to talk and keep an eye on the chat at the same time. So if anybody wants to do that, please let me know, and I'll make you a moderator. If you could support me on this stream, I'd appreciate it. Sam asks, is Tank versus Roach scheduled yet? No, it's not. Well, it's not fully confirmed yet anyway. It should be happening, but at the same time, I've been hearing that he might fight Jake Paul. So, that Tank, that is. So, which should be just the most bizarre spectacle. And like, I'd definitely watch it, because like, it's one of them where it's like, how much bigger can you be and be that much worse at boxing and still win or lose? You know what I mean? Like, can Tank knock out Jake Paul even when he's that much bigger? I mean, I think there's no comparison boxing skills wise, but there are weight classes for a reason. So I guess we'll find out just how much those matter. They've got No Easy Way Out being played right now. There's a live drum performance. It's pretty cool. I mean, they're just trying to get the American market going again, aren't they? They really are. And like, it's needed, man. It really is needed. We need America back. I know it's not fully gone, but we need a strong American boxing market, but badly. When you look at the likes of Canelo, I know he's Mexican, but he has that American audience as well. When you look at Bud Crawford, you need more. You need more. Crawford's obviously exceptional, but he's at the end of his career. Boots Ennis, I think, could be the next one, but not a massive following. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Ring walk's coming up, guys. Chinchilla says, glad Jim Lampley is back, best in the business. Do you know what, mate? His voice adds a lot to an event, doesn't it? And it is good to have Jim Lampley involved. HBO boxing's been missed. Yeah, it is good to have Lampley back, isn't it? Yeah. Tank will fight Jake Paul, but gave Garcia a rehydration clause. Yeah, because Garcia was a genuine threat, whereas Jake Paul's a bit of a joke. And he probably will still have a rehydration clause. They'll probably still bring Jake Paul down to like 180 pounds or something. Daniel says, won't happen without the fighters. Nothing will happen without the fighters. Daniel, I don't know what you're referring to exactly, mate, but yeah. It's a fair comment in all aspects. All right, here we go. Ring walk coming up. Let me get my scorecard up. I'll move the chat to the top, so I will get to your comments as we go. Oh, I haven't put my my logo on. There we go. We are live. Sam says, if Inoue fights in the US, that would be huge. Who do you think he would fight, though? Oh, that's a good question. Let's pull up that division. I mean, Inoue is fighting in the US, though, isn't he? He's fighting Ramon Cardenas, isn't he? But, just trying to find the super bantamweight rankings on BoxRec. Ramirez is... sorry, Barbosa, not Ramirez. What am I talking about? Is coming to the ring now. Oh, hell yeah, Stunning Toaster. Yeah, you can definitely be a moderator. Let's go. This is my boy from back home. Where is he? I will give you the moderator, mate. Now, this is a big privilege, so... Glad you're with me, mate. That's awesome. Hell yeah. So Barbosa walking to the ring right now. So anyway, so Let's have a look. Akhmadaliev is technically training out of California, but he is not from America. I think he's going to have to go up a weight. Cardenas is actually the highest ranked American, according to BoxRec. But if he goes up to featherweight, there's better options. You've got Angelo Leo, you've got Stephen Fulton, Brandon Figueroa. There's way more options up there. Mexicans, you've got Luis Neri, Rafael Espinoza. So yeah, there's more options up at featherweight for Inoue. Sorry, let me get this. Let me get my clock up. Who else is live streaming right now, by the way, guys? I don't know. I don't think Ade's live streaming. I don't know where Ade is. I know he flew somewhere, but the fights are on DAZN, mate. If you'd like to buy it, the link is in the description. I have an affiliate deal, so it really helps support the channel if you wouldn't mind doing that. But, you know, do what you please. Right, scorecard is up. Perry, Tank versus Roach rematch should be exciting. Yeah, definitely. It's a good fight. As I say, EMGM Sports, what channel are the fights on? The fights are on DAZN, my brother, and you can buy the fights using the link in the description. As I say, it helps to support the channel. Let me get my clock up as well. I need to reset my clock. Sorry, guys. I wish I had a producer. One day I'll have a producer that will do this for me, and I won't have to think about all this stuff at once. All right, clock is ready. Scorecard is ready. So I've just got to hit play on that when the fight starts, and that means we can all sync up if you want to watch the fights and listen to my commentary at the same time. Now we're looking like we got a live stream. Look at all this. Excellent. Looks legitimate as hell. I love it. I need to go for a pee, but like, if I go now... No, I'm going to go right now. Teofimo's getting in the ring. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. All right, I'm back. No stress. Fighters being announced. We'll get back to the Inoue chat later, guys. I want to focus on this fight now. Cash Money says hit the like button. Yeah, baby, let's do that. Please hit the like button, guys. 46 of you currently, which isn't many, but, you know, it's good. A little strong little community for the fights. I love it. What the vote's saying on the poll. Only 33, but 64% of you think Lopez Barboza is the one. This fight right now, which was most likely to yield an upset. I'm intrigued to see what Lopez looks like. It'd be pretty dope to be in New York for this, wouldn't it? All right. Teofimo just being announced, and then it'll be time to get it on. So what I'm going to do, guys, is when the fight starts, I'll get my clock going. And if you want to sync up with me, you can. One Designs. I wonder if... let me get that up. I wonder if Barbosa's going to go full Ortiz and take advantage of the fact that Teo can't cut the ring for his life. We'll see. We'll see. Someone asked me about ring size. I don't know if it's a small ring, but we're going to find out. Here we go. We are moments out. Let me just get my clock ready. And we will begin the commentary. They touched gloves a little apprehensively there, but nothing wrong with that. All right. Hope you're ready, guys. Seconds away. Seconds out. Round one. We're underway. So my clock is going. Teofimo coming out with a low lead hand. Barbosa looking to extend the lead and measure. He's got a nice sharp jab there, Barbosa, right from the off. And he is a bit longer than Teofimo. Quite a bit longer than Teofimo, actually. But Barbosa, off the bat, is coming off on the front foot, which is interesting. And Barbosa has got his backhand up nice and high by his chin. And he's not pretty loose with that lead. But this is already... I can already see this opening round is going to be a close one. They both look really sharp. And I do think that Teo's going to have to work Barbosa out because he is much longer. Teofimo steps in with a 1-2, but it's on the gloves. Right now, it's a very close round. I probably got Barbosa just slightly ahead with the longer jab. But only a minute gone so far in the round, so plenty of time for that to change. Teofimo jabs to the gloves. He's definitely the more explosive of the two Teofimo. You can see how quickly he closes that gap. But all in the gloves so far. Jab to the body from Teofimo. Right over the top. I think it just missed, though. Barbosa steps in with a 1-2. One to the body, two up top. Both blocked. The body jab may have half landed. Teofimo with the body jab. Steps in. Hands really low, Teofimo. Like, really low. So he needs to make sure he gets off the line as he comes in. Does a good job, though, of stepping around Barbosa as he comes in. Barbosa with a triple jab. They all miss. Good head movement from Teofimo there. Teofimo parries the jab. Double jab, right hand misses. Barbosa comes back with a counter left hook and slips around. That was a good piece of work from Barbosa. Barbosa needs a little more activity for me in this round. I think he's already starting to feel a bit apprehensive. Because Teofimo is closing that gap very, very quickly. I need to watch him doing it a bit closer, but I wonder if he can be timed as he does that. I do like how he gets his head off the line before he moves. Double jab, right hand, all missed from Teofimo. Body shot with the right hand from Barbosa there. 50 seconds to go in the round. I think I have Barbosa slightly ahead right now. Just a slightly cleaner work. Body jab there from Barbosa. It's a close first round, but I've got Barbosa slightly ahead right now. 30 seconds to go. But I can see Teofimo warming his way into this for sure. I'm not worried about Teofimo right now, that's for sure. Body jab to the body of Barbosa from Teofimo right upstairs, just misses. 3-punch combination counter shot from Barbosa. I think 1 or 2 of those may have landed. Right hand to the body there from Barbosa. That shot's working for him right now. Right hook from Teofimo sends Barbosa backwards. Counter jab from Barbosa. I've got that as Barbosa's round, but it was close. Very close. Guys, let me know your scores as we go, by the way, if you're watching. Because I'm sure we'll all have some different... Guys, if you do want to buy the fights, please use my link in the description. I'd really appreciate that. It just helps to support the channel. But yeah, I've given that first round to Barbosa, but I could have probably given it to Teofimo as well. It was a close one. I just felt Barbosa did slightly the cleaner work. Oh, I need to get my clock ready. I hate this clock, man. I mean, I like it for us to be able to watch it together. But It's just an absolute nightmare changing it every round. But here we go. And we're underway. And they've come out to the center of the ring, and Teofimo looks to be holding his feet a little bit more here already. Bounced back there, though, so maybe not. Both exchanging jabs to the body there. Barbosa's parrying that Teofimo body jab as he comes in. And then Teofimo steps at an angle, which was quite nice. Both blocked, though. Oh, Teofimo lands a counter right-hander. That was good. And Teofimo's... Oh, nice. He steps in with the right hook, but it's on the gloves of Barbosa there. Barbosa is definitely quite a defensively responsible fighter, which I enjoy about him. But I do think you can see that Teofimo has the pop, he has the speed, he has the explosiveness. Oh, big up MGM Sports for using the link. I really appreciate it, mate. That's awesome. Thank you. Barbosa coming forward with that jab, but it's all blocked right now. Nothing really clean landing so far in this round. Teofimo is starting to edge his way forward. Moderator Marcel, can you deal with that Garcia Romero thing, please, if you're still watching? Otherwise, I'm going to have to do it. Little jab from Teofimo on the gloves. Hell yeah, cheers, bro. Yeah, nothing really clean so far in this round. Very difficult to score. Barbosa steps in with a 1-2, but it's blocked. They said the left it landed, but I wasn't sure if it did. It looked like it was on the arms of Teofimo to me. Teofimo is struggling to get into the pocket right now. Barbosa's doing a good job of pushing him back and then creating a bit of half space when Teofimo does try to step in. He's on the front foot and then immediately turns it into a counter-punching posture when Teofimo does step in. I think I got Barbosa up in this round at the minute just for activity, but nothing super clean landing. If Teofimo can land a couple of clean punches, then counter right hand from Barbosa. Jab to the body there from Teofimo is good. But I've got it as Barbosa's round so far. Teofimo, neither man really landing much clean. It's definitely close. Teofimo steps in, lands to the body. Right into the body from Teofimo. Then Barbosa comes back with the counter right upstairs. The camera switched at that exact moment, so I couldn't quite see what happened, but it looked like it landed. Jab to the body from Barbosa. Blocked. 2-punch combination from Teofimo. Then he goes to the body with a little left hook. Oh, right hand from Teofimo there. That was the best shot of the round. That won it for me right at the end of the round because it was the best shot. I thought Barbosa landed a bit more, but for me, Teofimo scored the biggest shot at the end of the round there. So that's a Teofimo round for me. That was a nice right hand. You can see how much more explosive Teofimo is, but Barbosa's got the length. So that's why it's close right now. That's why it's a good fight. Thank you for that, bro. I do appreciate it. EMGM Sports. Big up yourself. Round 3 coming up, guys. Get your scores in the comments as well. I'd love to know how you guys are scoring the fight, if indeed you are scoring the fight. Third round coming up. And we're underway. Body jab from Teofimo just misses. Barbosa's got good feet. Counter jab there from Teo to the body. Left hook from Barbosa blocked from Teofimo there. Counter jab from Barbosa. Body jab from Teofimo. Counter right just misses from Teofimo. Oh, nice little step in there with the 1-2 from Barbosa, but it's on the chest, which isn't super, isn't a superly significant scoring area. Barbosa just misses with the right hand. I just wonder if Teofimo is trying to set something up right now. I do think he's been quite patient. 1-2 to the gloves of Barbosa. Barbosa backs Teofimo up to the ropes, and Teofimo makes a miss. Again, like nothing really clean being landed in this round so far. It's difficult to score. Body jab from Teofimo. It is working well from that so far. 1-2-3 just misses. Nothing super clean landing. Oh, Barbosa steps in with the right hand. Landed that. That was nice. Didn't land the follow-up jab though. Body jab again from Teo. Barbosa misses his own jab. Right. Barbosa is trying to come forward and then take half a step back when Teofimo comes in, make him miss and make him pay. So he's got a very good game plan here, Barbosa. I race it. Very good tactics. Jab to the gloves from Teo. 45 seconds to go in the round. Again, this is a very close round. Very hard to score. Barbosa steps in with the right hand. That was nice. There was a little counter left hook there from Teo in there. Right hand to the body from Barbosa. Left jab upstairs, but it's blocked. Body shot from Teo. That was nice. He landed on his lead. He put the weight on his lead foot. He jumps in with the lead hook. Very nice. Oh, right hand from Barbosa lands though. Teo just misses the shot. Oh, nice counter shot from Barbosa. That's a close round again. I think Barbosa won that round though. The commentary is saying that Teofimo is showing us his skills, but I think that was a Barbosa round. I think he just landed a couple more shots. Yeah, I felt Barbosa won that round, but it was close. There's nothing really major happening in these rounds. Just get my clock ready, then we'll have a quick look at a couple of comments. If you guys want your chats to be prioritized, do consider sending in a super chat. But I'll try and get to all of you. What we got? Nemo Dive Bahia, Brazil. Are you okay, brother? Great work. It's Paul from Brazil. I've been watching and sharing for a while, but not spoke for a while. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Good to have you with me. Sate Cham, book the pay-per-view using your link. Keep up the good work. Our boxing group chat, love your vids. Hell yeah, mate. I love that. Mate, when you've infiltrated the group chat that things are going well, that's for sure. Seconds out from round 4, and we're underway. Teo steps out with the combination straight away. Body jab from Teo. Another body jab from Teo. The body jab is really the most successful punch of the fight so far for either of them. The body jab from Teo, that is. Barbosa comes back with his own body jab. I think it might have been partially blocked. Jab upstairs from Teo. Not much land to the head from either guy. Teo with the counter right hand there. Oh, body hook from Teo. Then he goes upstairs with it. It was partially blocked. Jab upstairs from Teo. Ducks under the counter combination. That was lovely. Don't know how much clean work there was from Teo, but the defensive work was beautiful. Counter right from Teo. I think I just missed though. I think Teo's starting to find his timing now. He's starting to find his range. Double jab from Teo as he steps in there. Very nice. On the gloves, but very nice nonetheless. He's just making Barbosa miss now, and he's getting him in the pocket a bit more, which is what he wants. So Barbosa's got Teo on the ropes right now, and it's interesting because Teo is really making him miss on the ropes. And Teo almost wants him there because then he comes into the pocket and he can start firing his counter punches. Jab to the gloves from Teo. It's a Teo round so far with half the round gone for me. Oh, right hand from Barbosa, counter shot. That was good. Body jab from Teo. Barbosa follows up some work, but Teo's on the back foot. Oh, lovely body hooks from Teo. Then he goes upstairs with the right hook. Very nice. Jabs the gloves from Teo. This is definitely a Tio round right now with a minute to go. Another jab to the gloves from Tio. It's interesting. Tio's dipping down to fire the jab upwards. He's sort of going underneath the... He's changing his level often. Lots of level changes from Teofimo is what I'm seeing. And I just wonder if Barbosa can step in and time that with a hook, with an uppercut. Or a body hook. But Teofimo is so athletic. He's so good at moving even when he loads his legs. Very impressive. 30 seconds to go in the round. I've got it a comfortable Teofimo round right now. He's starting to grow into this. Slips the jab there, Teofimo. Body jab. Oh, that was nice. Body jab downstairs. Jab upstairs from Teofimo. Missed with the right hand. Barbosa may have landed a little counter shot in there, but I felt Teofimo came out the better in that exchange. Another double from Teofimo, and he's just starting to use that to close the gap. He's moving his feet as he fires the double jab. So much easier to enter the pocket if you throw as you go. Oh, just missed the counter there, Teofimo, but it was nice work. The way he slips punches, that's the end of the round. That's a Teofimo round. The way he slips punches and loads his legs as he slips them is really, really impressive. Conor Benn is ringside. We'll hear what he has to say. Michael Lynch says, Ade is in Riyadh for Canelo Skull card. 1 second, sorry, I've just messed this up. There we go. Michael says, Ade is in Riyadh for Canelo Skull card. You, him, and G-Man are top 3 serious boxing analysts. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you, Michael. That's good to hear, because Ade wasn't on the last few events, so I'm glad that he's back on it. Mark Gilroy says, good morning, sir. Good morning to you, Mark Gilroy, my first ever member. Let me just get this clock ready, and then we'll get back to that. Next round coming up, round 5. Back to the chat in a bit, guys. As I say, if you want your chat prioritized, do consider sending a super chat, and round number 5 is underway. Be nice if they showed you the actual ring, wouldn't it, rather than a view of the bloody venue. But yeah, when the round started. Body jab from Barbosa just misses. Oh, nice counter left hook there from Barbosa as Tio steps into the body. Body jab from Barbosa just misses. I feel like Barbosa is starting to get... I feel like Teofimo's got his range now off that last round, and Barbosa's going to have to try and get that jab working again. Teofimo looks amazing, but he's not landing loads clean still. Body jab from Barbosa is blocked. I agree with EMGM Sports. The commentary is a bit biased towards Teofimo, for sure. Body, right hand to the body from Teofimo. That was lovely. Stepped in with the jab. Fired the body shot downstairs. Little body hook from Teofimo. Lunges back. He's so athletic, Teofimo. I can see why the commentators are mesmerized by him, but I score landed punches, so... He sits on the ropes there. You're not really supposed to do that. Like, he literally sat down on the rope. That was weird. Barbosa steps in with a jab, which kind of half lands. Right into the body from Barbosa. The referee's in the way. I can't see what's happening. I honestly don't understand what this commentary is looking at. They're saying Barbosa's doing a better job of coming in and landing his punches. I think he's landing less punches than he did early on. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting gaslit by the commentary, or if I'm just an idiot, but I just don't see the things these commentators see a lot of the time. I don't know. Maybe it's different ringside. Little body jab there from Barbosa. Oh, nice body work from Teofimo as a reply. Nice body hook from Barbosa. Teofimo comes with the right hand, which I think partially lands, but Barbosa's moving backwards, so it's not too effective. Right hand from Teofimo. Barbosa's legs dipped there for a second. That was a good right hand from Teo. He's not too hurt, though. That was very nice. That was the most significant shot of the round so far. Lead hook from Barbosa is blocked. Jab from Teo to the head. Barbosa takes half a step back. Right hand from Barbosa. Barbosa's starting to try and throw as Teo steps in. He's trying to time Teo as he throws his own shots. He's really not doing much outside of when Teofimo attacks. He's really counter-punching at the minute. He's on the back foot, taking those half steps back. Big swinging right hook that completely misses from Barbosa. Teofimo's own counter shot also missed. Right hook to the body from Barbosa. That was very nice. Jab to the gloves from Teo. Teo just misses the straight right left hook. Body work from Teo there. Oh. Yeah, Teofimo looks really confident, but that wasn't necessarily his round. That was a close round, I have to say, but I think Teo won it with that right hand that he landed. But it was a close round, I have to say. That was a close round. I could have given that either way, but that right hand stood out to me from Teofimo. Ghetto Junior says Ade is not. Ade is not what? Is he not in? He's not out for the Canelo Skull fight. One Design says most elusive I've seen Teo in a while. EMGM Sports on that biased commentary point. And One Design says Barbosa's range is a problem. He loops around Teo's guard like nothing. I've not seen him land too many hooks, to be fair. He's landed a couple to the body, but nothing really consistent so far. So not too much of a problem. Oh, need to get my clock ready. Round 6 coming up. I'm alive. Jab to Barbosa's guard from Teofimo. They're definitely gassing up Teofimo a lot here, and he does look athletic and sharp and exciting, but ultimately he's not really winning these rounds that clean. Left hook upstairs there from Teo. Like, Barbosa's getting zero credit here. Richard V. Ade said he was out there for a meeting, not the Canelo show. Ah, okay. I know what meeting that is, so fingers crossed that's all good. Body jab from Teofimo. Is he in New York, though, or is he in Saudi? Because I'd imagine he's in New York, not Saudi, if he's meeting who I think he is. Anyway. Right hand from Barbosa to the body. Teofimo just misses the counter uppercut. People are yelling every time he throws a counter, but he's not really landing that many, I have to say. Barbosa's a good fighter. This is a difficult fight for Teo, and I do think the commentary aren't really giving Barbosa the credit he deserves for how difficult this is so far. This commentary is highly biased. It's highly irritating to listen to. They're talking about how unbeatable Teofimo is, but he's only barely winning this fight on my card. So, yeah, he's great. He's a talent. He's fantastic, but he's not beating up Barbosa by any means. Counter right hand from Barbosa lands there, though, and now they're giving him some credit. Barbosa backs him up to the ropes. Teofimo looks a little bit hurt there. Right hand upstairs from Barbosa. Body jab from Teofimo. So this is Barbosa's round right now. Oh, Teofimo's got a little mouse under his left eye there, so you know that Barbosa is landing. No matter what the commentary's been saying, he's definitely been landing. Body jab from Teofimo. Teofimo steps in with a right into the body. Partially blocked, I think. Jab upstairs from Barbosa. And that is a Barbosa round for me. That right hand was lovely. And that was enough to win the round for me. Because again, guys, there's not loads of clean work in these rounds. There's a lot of missed shots. So I've got it 48-48 at the moment. Mannix, or whoever this guy is, or is it, what's his name? I don't know who it is, but the in-fight commentator has... So that right hand actually made the mouse right then, under the eye. But yeah, he has him up 5. He has Lopez up 5-1, which I do sort of struggle to see, but I also get it because they're close rounds, so it can be that way, to be fair. Yeah, that's fine. 7th round coming up. Coppinger has it 59-55 for Lopez. Round 7 coming up. And we're underway. Body jab from Teo. Not much on it. Double jab from Barbosa makes Teo back up. Nothing clean so far. Double jab from Teofimo. Barbosa takes a step back. Everything missing so far. Teofimo with a counter right hander. That was nice. That was very nice. Very clean punch. I enjoyed that. Body jab from Teo. Barbosa's a good boxer, you know. Really, really good. Teo catches Barbosa's, fires a counter jab, but Barbosa takes half a step back. He is doing his own defensive work quite well, Barbosa, in this fight. Body jab from Barbosa. Teo's starting to try and counter over the top of that right hand. Oh, lovely step-in jab from Teo. Just misses the second shot and the third shot, but the jab was a nice, powerful shot. Barbosa just misses his one too as Teofimo steps off at an angle. Body hook from Teofimo. That was nice. He really put a lot of leverage on that. Barbosa comes back with combinations, but Teo takes a step back and they all miss. Jab from Teo. Moves off to the side. Showing good lateral movement this round, Teo, I have to say. He is just trying to coax Barbosa into an attack so he can land a counter shot right now. What he really wants is for Barbosa to square up in front of him so he can lunge in and cause damage. But he fights with his hands solo, Teofimo. He is going to get Teofimo. He is going to get hit sometimes, but his head movement is absolutely sensational. Counter right hand from Teofimo there after he blocked 2 punches to the body. That was nice. This is a great round for Teofimo. This is, for me, the best round of the fight so far for Teofimo, round 7. Body jab from Barbosa misses. It's almost like that right hand from last round just sharpened Teo right up. Body jab from Teofimo, just partially blocked there. Right hand to the body from Teofimo. Right hand to the body again from Teofimo. That's a nice shot. Just jumps in with both feet. Amazing how he finds his bounce so quickly and he stabs it to the body. Very nice. Lead hook from Barbosa just misses. Lead hook from Teofimo lands as he steps in there. That was nice. Oh, counter jab from Barbosa lands that time. That was a good shot from him. There's a real battle of the lead hands here. Both missing, both trying to counter. It's a really good fight. Very close. Double jab from Teo as he steps in there. One down, one up. The second one landed half, I think. Right hand from Teofimo is wild. What's amazing about Teofimo is, though, even when he misses, he finds his bounce so fast. Left hook to the body just misses from Teofimo. Right hand upstairs just misses from Barbosa. It's a very high-level boxing match, this. Oh, counter right hand from Teofimo right on the bell. I think that was a wide round for Teofimo for me. I thought Teofimo won that round well. It's probably the first round I've watched where I thought, yep, that's really, really clear. So I got Teofimo up 1 round. What we got in the chat? Big up Lethrius Boxing. Good to see you, mate. If Teo had power, he'd KO Barbosa. Potentially, mate. I mean, he's moving a lot. It's hard to land clean on him. He's definitely riding a lot of the shots. So, yeah, it's not as easy as just having power, that's for sure. He's a good fighter. Andy Hirioka is the best fighter at 140, in my opinion. I've never seen him, mate, so I have to check him out. And you finally said, hope he gets that Gary fight so we can show the world who he is. Oh, round coming up. Round number 8. I got Teo up by 1. Going into round 8. I'm underway. Big up Weston Hughes. How you doing, fam? Jab from Teo just misses. Double jab, I should say. Another jab to the gloves. Barbosa's circling him a little bit now. Fired the jab to the body, which also just missed, I believe. Teofimo upstairs, the right hand. That was nice. He stepped in with the jab. Barbosa moved off an angle, and Teo sort of looped that right hand and caught him as he was moving out. That was good. Body jab from Barbosa lands. That was good. One, two from Teofimo. I think the second shot just landed. It was hard to see as the camera switched at that moment, but it looked like a good shot to me. Body jab from Barbosa. It's to the guard of Teo. Double jab from Teo just misses. About half the round gone. I got Teo up right now. Nothing crazy landing. Body jab from Teo. I think that's parried by Barbosa, though. It's high-level boxing, this. It really is high-level boxing. Cancelling out a lot of what each other's trying to do. I don't see either one getting a stoppage here. I'll be really impressed if someone manages to get a knockout. So really, I mean, the amount of stamina and conditioning these guys have is so impressive. The speed they're fighting at, the defensive acumen. You know, only a couple of clean shots really landed per round. No real power shots to speak of. Only a couple in the whole fight. Really, really technical stuff, guys. Very, very high-level boxing. Counter left hook from Teo after the body jab lands for Barbosa. Oh, Teo just missing the counter right hand there as Barbosa steps in. Oh, nice little lead hook from Teofimo there. Right hand to the body. Really solid shot to the body there from Teofimo. 45 seconds in the round, and right now I think this is a Teofimo round for me. Body jab from Teofimo partially blocked. Barbosa before that had a right uppercut partially blocked. Jab from Barbosa just missing. Teofimo's really loading his legs here. He's so fit to be able to do that. He's doing a little bit of dancing now. Oh, Barbosa throws two hooks. Teofimo rides them both and then comes back, and nothing landing in that phase, but definitely impressive showboating from Teofimo to be able to do that at this level. Slips 3 punch combination there from Barbosa, all at the angle as well. Really good. Barbosa needs to throw something. I think he needs to loop the hook round and try and cut off that pivot from Teofimo. I think that could be a good idea for him. He needs to hook to the body more, I think. More looping hooks to the body. Obviously, it opens you up, but that's another Teofimo round for me. Good round from Teofimo. There we go. 77-75 to Teofimo Lopez. I've got it right now. Round 9 coming up. Weston Hughes says, I coach a few bare knuckle fighters. A few pro bare knuckle fighters. Fair play to you, mate. I really am not a fan of bare knuckle boxing, but I love boxing. So yeah, the sport's just it's too grim for me. I don't like it. But good on you, mate. Lethrius Boxing, good to see you too, Henry. Hirioka actually KO'd Jin Sasaki a few years ago, the guy Brian Norman's fighting, and he stopped Barroso last September. Okay. I need to check him out. Oh, crap, clock. Round 9, we're underway. Got it just in time. Here we go. Championship rounds coming up, people. Teofimo Lopez just misses a jab right hand. I do feel that Teo's taking control now to a degree. I think the last 2 rounds have been really clear. The clearest of the fight so far for Teo for me. Barbosa is really struggling to land anything significant right now. I think he needs to try and jab up, step in, and hook to the body. Easier said than done. Teo moves so well, but body jab from Teofimo there. It's been working all night from that body jab. Really a go-to shot for him to score. Oh, nice body work there. 3 punch combination lands from Teo to the body. And that might be an indication that Barbosa's starting to slow a little bit, because landing a 3 punch combination anywhere on your opponent's difficult. Left hook as Teo exits there. I think it was partially blocked. Jab upstairs from Teo as Barbosa bounces in. I am starving, people, I have to say. I might have to get a bacon sandwich after this. Oh. Right hand to the body from Teo. I think it was partially blocked. Body jab again from Teo. He's just stabbing downstairs. Great head movement there from Teo as he slips 2 straights from Barbosa. Body shots there from Teofimo Lopez. Oh, jab upstairs there from Teo. Right into the body from Teo. That's nice work. Barbosa steps in a counter jab from Teo. Nice. Body jab there from Teo. 15 seconds to go in the round. It's a clear Teo round for me again. Barbosa steps in. Doesn't quite land that one too. I feel like Teo's really neutralized Barbosa's offense at this point. Barbosa really hasn't shown anything for a while, and he's barely landed a punch in this round. Body jab, double body jab from Teofimo there. Left hook upstairs, and he's really taking control here. Barbosa's got to do something to turn the tide here. Round 10 coming up. Where does Lopez go off a win here? Boots Ennis, maybe? Maybe someone else at 147? I think he should go up to 147 where all those guys are going. But he might be a bit small, that's the only worry. But 140 is not really that exciting. 147 is becoming now. Lethrus Boxing says Teo should fight Brian Norman after this fight. Yeah, that could happen. Although I believe, does Norman have a fight scheduled already? Lopez looking quality here, says Weston Hughes. I totally agree. Oh, need to get my clock. Round 10 coming up. We're underway. Couple body jabs from Teo there. Right upstairs to the gloves from Teo. Just circling the ring right now, the two men. Barbosa steps and lands a left hook to the body. That was nice. And I do think that hook to the body, I said it before, I think that's the shot for him. That's the hardest shot probably for the way Teo slips punches for him to avoid. But also, if he does it too much, Barbosa, it becomes predictable and Teo can counter it. But yeah, I think he needs to use that body hook more. Right from Barbosa, Teofimo just steps outside it and it misses. Nothing clean landed so far this round, really. Nice little jab from Teofimo. Body jab from Teofimo. Jab to the gloves from Teofimo, which obviously doesn't score, but keeps Barbosa at bay, keeps him thinking. Double jab upstairs from Teofimo, then a right hook to the body. That was very nice. Oh, right hook round the guard from Teo as Barbosa steps in there. That was a lovely shot. Body jab from Teo. Jab upstairs to the gloves from Teo. 119 to go in the round, and Teofimo is really comfy now. Barbosa is becoming a bit of a standing target for Teo. He needs to sort this out because it's a bit too easy for him right now. Oh, right hook to the body from Teofimo. Counted off the double jab there from Barbosa. Jab there from Barbosa. I don't think he's going to stop Barbosa because he's not landing anything super hurtful, but he's definitely doing a good job right now. He's putting on a bit of a clinic. Body hook there from Barbosa. Teofimo lands a counter left hook as he spins around. Right hook to the gloves from Teofimo. Counter right hand there from Barbosa just lands. That was a good shot. Spearing shot. But it didn't load up too much. Oh, three-punch combo from Teofimo. Barbosa lands a counter left jab, though, as he steps in. Barbosa's starting to counter with that jab, and it's working for him at the moment. But that was a Teofimo round again for me. Two rounds to go. Daniel Wood's asking if I watch with DAZN. Yeah, bro, I got the affiliate link in the description. Weston Hughes says, if Lopez had a bit of power, he would stop Barbosa down the stretch by the looks of things. Maybe, but Barbosa's still very cute defensively. He's still riding a lot of punches. He's taking a lot of the sting off them. He's good defensively, Barbosa. I don't think it's about punching power necessarily. I think it's more about Barbosa being defensively savvy. But yeah, I mean, obviously, more punching power would help matters. Here we go. Round 11. And we're off. It's so funny. They keep going to Tyson on commentary and he just offers no insight. He just says he beat the F out of him. Oh, hooks to the body from Teofimo. Mike's just basically the hype man for the fights. He's really offering no technical insight. It's hilarious. Oh, right hand over the top there from Teofimo. That was nice. Oh, right into the body there from Teofimo. He is starting to piece up Barbosa now. Double uppercut misses from Teofimo. He is so explosive, Teofimo, I have to say. It's really impressive. Body jab from Barbosa. Teofimo slip. Very nice. Oh, Barbosa can't land anything right now. Teofimo has absolutely found the zone. It was a competitive fight in the first 6 for me, but Teofimo's absolutely taken over now. And now he's dancing in front of him. He's showboating. He's definitely comfortable in there now. He's definitely found the range. Jab to the body from Teofimo. Oh, that was nice. Teofimo lands a counter right shot after doing some little bits of showboating and dancing. I think Barbosa landed a right hand, though, there while he was in the corner. 120 to go in the round. It's definitely a TO round right now. Barbosa lands a right hook, left hook, but both blocked. I should say lands to the guard. Comes back with a right hand over the top, but misses. Teofimo just pulls Barbosa's head down, and Barbosa pushes him off a little bit there. He definitely will be feeling frustration right now. Double jab from Teo as he steps in there. Teofimo gets Barbosa in a headlock as they sort of work on the inside. No inside work in this fight, interestingly. I haven't seen anything in the clinch or in the pocket. I just wonder if Barbosa might have wanted to try something like that, try and rough him up a little bit, but you know, being the slightly bigger guy physically, probably not stronger though. I think Teofimo is probably a stronger man. Counter 1-2 from Teofimo. Oh, nice little jab upstairs there from Lopez though. Sorry, Lopez from Barbosa, sorry. Oh, big counter right. Sorry, big right hand from Barbosa gets countered by Teofimo there. Completely missed. Then there was a little exchange at the end there. Barbosa's trying to G himself up, but that is another Teofimo Lopez round, in my opinion, as we go into the 12th round of the fight. The fight is dunny for me in terms of the scorecards. We've got 88 of you in the chat right now. If you'd bang a like on the stream, guys, I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're new. And use my link if you want to buy the fights. Also, consider becoming a channel member. It's £2 a month, which is like $3 if you're in the US. And it just helps to support me. Helps to keep the channel neutral and impartial. You get a few perks and a few benefits as well. Channel is growing. Big time. I want this to be the best boxing channel on YouTube. That is my aim. Oh, I just did something that I did not mean to do. There we go. Do you know what I've got, actually? I've got a banana. So I'm going to have some banana because I'm bloody starving. Barbosa's walking forward with a high guard now. I mean, he needs to start unloading because I know he doesn't want to get knocked out, but he needs a stoppage to win this. Right into the body from Teo. That's been a great shot for him. The straights to the body have worked really well. I mean, it's so impressive how easily he gets under the extra reach of Barbosa. I mean, just really, really quality stuff. Jab to the body from Teofimo. They're all perfect as well. They're all right on the belt line. Nothing low. That was lovely. 1-2 punch combination from Teo. Spins off. Makes Barbosa miss. Oh. Barbosa steps in with a 1-2. Teo rolled them both. Came out with the counter shot. Barbosa's trying to go for it now, though. He is. He wants to keep himself safe. He doesn't want to get stopped, but he is trying a bit harder this round, I think. Right hand just goes over the top there from Teofimo. Right hand to the body, straight right from Teofimo. Lovely. This is his round right now still. Even though Barbosa needs this, he needs to go and knock him out right now. He doesn't want to get stopped, though, I don't think, Barbosa. I think he wants to have a decision loss rather than a knockout loss on his record. I'd say that's how he's prioritized things right now. Oh, counter 1-2 from Teo. That was very nice. Oh, right hand from Teo, but Barbosa takes a big step back and it just misses. But, oh, right hook round the guard from Teo. Teo's not really going for the knockout, though, I have to say. He wants a single shot if he's going to get it. But Barbosa's still a live dog. He's been in this fight all the way through. Right up to the body from Teo. Teo is really doing what he wants in this round. This is impressive. This is really impressive. Wow. Yeah, really, really good from Teo. From about 6 on, he just absolutely took over. They call it the takeover for a reason, people. Excellent. Jab upstairs, jab downstairs. But both missing. 13 seconds left. Teo lands a little right hook to the head. It's more of an overhand right, actually. Little left hook downstairs. Barbosa goes with a big right hand, countered with a little left hook from Teo. Very, very nice performance from Teofimo Lopez. Barbosa raises his hands, but I think he must know he didn't win that. So that is my final scorecard for the fight. I have it 117-111 for Teofimo Lopez. After round 6, he just absolutely took control of the fight. Very impressive. Let's get to the comments before the next fight. Weston Hughes says, in terms of technical analysis, this is the best channel on YouTube. Certainly beats True Geordie and his mates shouting rubbish at each other. Well, I appreciate you saying that, mate, but to be honest with you, True Geordie is a really, really great content creator. I'm not going to talk about what he knows technically and whatnot. I think he's okay, technically. But some of the lads around him are excellent. Like Joey Knight, for example. He really understands boxing. He's very, very good content creator. Very, very good boxing knowledge. Who else does he have on there? Lawrence Oswecki, obviously he knows his boxing. He is a pro boxer, so he knows what he's talking about. And who else has he got? I don't know how much the other guy... I can't remember the other guy's name. I don't know how much he knows. But I think he's a good... Again, though, good. I think Pain Game's good, to be honest, man. I don't agree with that. But I appreciate that you think I'm good technically. That's all I really take from that comment. That's all that matters to me. You said you like True Geordie and Joey Knight. You don't like his mates. I don't know what mates you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it, mate. Joe Barrow says, enjoying the commentary. Thank you, Henry. How does the ring look in Times Square? Seen a couple of photos. Surely it doesn't compare to a stadium setting. We showed them last week on how to do it. Mate, nothing compares to how the UK does it, though. Let's be real. The UK is unmatched when it comes to live boxing crowds. And I think even the US fans admit that. I think that's just a fact. Times Square looks amazing. It looks incredible, but there's no crowd. Like, I mean, it's such a small, intimate section of people that are actually watching the fights. There's no atmosphere, really. There's no atmosphere really to speak of. It's just like little rounds of applause and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's a spectacle. It looks incredible. It looks like something from a video game, but like there's no comparison between this and a UK stadium fight. Nothing. I mean, I still think that the best venue in the UK is the O2. Sorry, guys, I'm starving. The O2 Arena in the UK, packed out, full of boxing fans. Just nothing like it. Absolutely nothing else like it. UK boxing fans are insane. But I think the US fans want it. I just don't think it's just not enough excitement for them yet. I think it will happen, though, in the next couple of years. Leafros Boxing says, need to make those walls see-through. It's a good point. They probably wanted to charge more for the ringside tickets. I'm guessing there's screens that everyone's watching it on outside of the actual ring. All that coffee is cold. That is disgusting. Bethaniel. Salute. Big up yourself, Bethaniel. One of the OGs of this channel. One of my OG moderators. Absolute legend. So now we've got 2 moderators in the chat, which is excellent news. Just listening to Tio's interview. Said he wants Boots Ennis next at 147. Says he's Dora the Explorer and he's looking for Boots. All right. Teofimo won. I didn't actually hear the scorecards. Did anybody hear what the scorecards were? Daniel Wood says, young Dev first fight back after a thrashing in an unfamiliar environment. I think you mean Devin Haney, presumably. Yeah, that's up next, and that's going to be very interesting. Haney Ramirez up next. Very curious to see what happens. I need to stop the poll, actually, because obviously had 100 votes. Most of you thought this fight was the most likely for an upset, but we've got 2 more coming, and the voting was close. 77 people in the chat. If you'd please bang a like on the stream, I'd very much appreciate that. Use my link in the description if you want to buy any of these fights tonight or the Canelo fight tomorrow. Consider becoming a member of the channel. A couple of quid a month. It's literally barely anything. But if I can get enough of you doing it, it really will mean something to me. That's the aim for it. 116, 112 times 2 and 118, 110. So 117, 111 in the middle. That's pretty good, actually. I'm quite happy with that. All right. Boots Lopez would be absolutely epic. I'd love to see that. Ghetto Genius says Boots versus Lopez not bad. Yeah, that would be a fight to get excited about. It'd be fantastic for US boxing. I just feel like the US has got to be so careful with its current stars because you need to build these fights, and I worry that it wouldn't be big enough. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be big enough or not. It's really Boots that needs to be built. Daniel Cockerell, hey fellas. Daniel Cockerell, big up yourself, mate. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Well, we can get rid of that scorecard now and get it ready for... Let me just fix the scorecard for the next fight. I'll pull your comment up, Bethany. I'll reply to that in just a moment. Let me just fix this scorecard, guys, for the next fight. So we got Mr. Devin Haney against Ramirez. I know Ramirez is listed as being, I mean, is he Mexican or American? I know he's like Mexican-American. I'll put American because it says he's American, so we'll go with that. But I know he's Mexican-American, so it's one of them. I mean, I feel like in the US, it's such an amazing, diverse, mixed melting pot of different ethnicities. It's like, being American means you're always going to have something else going on, right? Chinchilla says, Boots smokes Tio at 147. I mean, I would think so, mate, but you never know. Tio's a very good fighter. But yeah, I think Boots would be too big for him and too good. His jab and his movement's phenomenal. Matthew, big up, mate. How are you? He said, nice haircut, Henry. Thank you very much, mate. I take great pride in my head of hair that I have. Being a shorter man, having great hair is essential for me. Daniel Wood, I'm talking smack, obviously. Daniel Wood says, boxing scene is reporting that this event is completely closed to the public and no screens. Really? Interesting. So, okay, and then you say only accessible through DAZN. So basically the whole idea of this is no live gate, make it a spectacle by doing it in Times Square to get word around it and then just sell pay-per-views, basically, get subscribers in the US. I mean, it's an interesting concept. Don't know how it's going to work, but Julian Diaz says Tio looked good. I do think one thing I'll say about the Saudis is I think they really underestimate how important the live crowd is because in Saudi it's not the best, and yeah, I think they'll have seen with Eubank Ben last weekend how important that crowd is. It's absolutely huge. Warrior Way says Tio max weight is 147 and Boots minimum weight is 147. I don't know what Tio weighs. It's an interesting question. Luthorus Boxing says you saw screens. Okay. Someone's lying. Juden Diaz says, don't think he has the pop to beat Boots at 147. I wouldn't have thought so, mate, but he might have the speed and the defensive acumen and all that sort of thing. You know, the footwork, the head movement. He might have enough to win on points. He might. Ghetto Genius says, my favorite channel is Ade till I found a guy called Henry. We're on the same page for boxing. Mate, that's a massive compliment. Ade's the best boxing YouTuber, I think. The most established, the one who, I mean, he got a load of people doing it, so he's the OG. But that's a big compliment. I'll take it. Thank you. Next fight coming up. Yeah, get in the comments, guys. Who you got in this fight? Haney against Ramirez. I think Sen Louis, we need to see Ryan Garcia tonight to see how he is after a year out, after the failed test. Jose Ramirez on his way to the ring in a cab, which is interesting. $78 of you in the chat. To consider banging a like on the stream, please. Super chat's very welcome. Helps to support the channel, as does buying the pay-per-view in the description, as does becoming a member. The Reviewers Boxing says, this cab entrance is a weird in a good way. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, it's cool, I guess. Daniel Wood says, Boxing Scene homepage. Take a look. Let me have a quick look at that. Because Boxing Scene are not being allowed access to these events by the Saudis. So I'm interested to see what they're reporting. Fatal Fury card accessible to public only via DAZN despite Times Square location. So they're sort of criticizing the location. They're saying, look, you've done it in this iconic space, but like no one can even see it. It says, It's not visible to fans gathering around the corner of 42nd Street and Broadway. It will also not be shown on Times Square's giant screens near a ring that is now being shielded by large red The Ring material covering chain link fencing surrounding the ring. Some amateur fighters from local New York gyms received tickets to the event, only to be told that they would be watching on screens on a traffic island on 45th Street and Broadway. Many of them left rather than watch from a distance. All right, so there's some sort of viewing area. The screens aren't around the ring, they're on another street, basically. For all the efforts behind staging this high-profile card in such an iconic public arena, the only way to actually take in fights is to subscribe to DAZN. On that same network's pre-fight segments, blah, 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 blah. Interesting. Well, yeah, interesting. Yeah, interesting. So apparently they don't have screens, but there is a screen, but it's like round the corner or something. Anyway, I think it's a good idea still. I wouldn't have expected them to do it this way, but you know, fair enough. Yeah, I just read. Yeah, that's exactly it, mate. That's it. Juden Diaz says, "Hey to UD, but he'll have a sus moment, maybe, or maybe he'll just box spectacularly." I saw Showbiz the Adult did an interview with him where he said he thought that Haney's power would carry up more at 147. Well, that remains to be seen. He may punch harder. Maybe he should have always been a bigger fighter. We'll find out. But it's not often that happens. Maybe he's more rejuvenated at 147. Maybe. What is happening here? Great. What is happening? Great Stallion said, "My pillow already worn out from that absolute stinker we just witnessed, brother." I don't think it was that bad. I thought it was a decent fight. Luferous Boxing says, "Too many nut jobs to have it without the walls." Indeed, that's fair. Skyline the editor said, "The Saudis just need a homegrown champion and the crowds will start filling up when you hear some roars." That is true. Yeah, that is true. But also, I think the fact that it's not really that attractive for the British fans because it's a long way to travel. You can't drink in the arenas, all that sort of thing. It kind of just makes it less appealing for traveling fans. But I'm not criticizing it. I'm just saying the facts of the situation. Opposite Gamer also felt the fight was boring. It's fair enough. I thought there was some good technique on display, but you know, I can understand why for someone who's not so interested in that it would be not that entertaining. Jose Ramirez on his way to the ring, finally. In a very nice white Nike robe. Daniel Wood says, "To be fair, Saudis get excited for KOs." Perhaps. If they're not looking at their phones ringside. Seamus Norton, great live stream. Seamus was in last Sat night one as well. You got a great channel. Thank you, Seamus. Appreciate that, mate. Big up yourself. Daniel Wood says, "AJ Ngannou, Usyk Fury round 9. Yeah, but like that's like a really, really big moment to get some excitement. Like the Brits are excited just because they see a ring. You know what I mean? Devin Haney ring walking to many men, which is pretty cool. It's a good song. Optic Gamer 37 says this fight could be the upset. It could be, mate. Haney looks very confident. I think he knows that this guy's no Ryan Garcia. I don't think he'll be too worried by him. Bethaniel's got Haney by UD or maybe a late KO. I don't know. I want to see him at this weight. I haven't sat down and done a tactical analysis. I know that Haney's the better boxer. I know that Ramirez is on the slide. But I want to see what his punching power is like at this weight. You know, at the end of the day, Ramirez is also a natural 140 pounder. So, you know, it's not like it's the worst induction to 147 for Haney. You know, he's not a big 147 this guy's in here with, so it should be okay. Good matchmaking, I think, but we'll find out. Oh, this has been in association with Devin Haney Promotions, apparently. Fight coming up, guys. I'm just resting my my vocal cords before we get into this one. I need to go to the bathroom quickly. I'll be back, guys. 1 minute. All right, we're back on. Lethrus Boxing says Devin was massive at 135 and was on the larger side of fighters at 140. True. But, I mean, this guy's not a natural 147. Matthew says in Australia, Henry would say DTL, drain the lizard. I haven't heard that one yet. I'm still learning all your little colloquialisms, I suppose you'd call them. Oh. All right, here we go. They're in the center of the ring. Let me get this clock ready. 77 of you in the chat right now. Here we go. It's coming up. Do bang a like on the stream, guys. If you want to buy the fight, link is in the description. Round one about to get underway. And we're underway. Haney coming in and bouncing in and out straight away. They're saying they think Haney's 165 in the ring right now, which is interesting. Barely a punch thrown so far. Haney avoids 2 punches and immediately clinches with Ramirez. And Ramirez is coming forward. He's moving his head side to side. He's changing level quite consistently. Devin Haney just trying to find his comfort, I think. He's moving around the outside at the moment. And he's finding himself touching the ropes quite a bit. Bethaniel says Ramirez is a pretty big dude. He does look quite big at 147, to be fair. Oh, nice jab from Ramirez there. He backs Haney up. Jabs into the head. It's a cagey opening from Devin Haney, I have to say. I thought he might go out there and assert himself, put his jab out there, but He looks like he's working very hard just to stay on the outside, and he's throwing basically no punches right now, Haney. Daniel Wood says Haney looks terrified. He is. I wasn't expecting this at the start. Haney throws a jab and it completely misses. Ramirez continues his march forward. Haney misses another jab. Ramirez landing the only clean punch around so far. Ramirez lands another jab to the head there. Ramirez lands a body jab and another body jab. Jab to the gloves from Haney, but it's on the gloves. Another one on the gloves. Yeah, Haney looks very, very jitterish. He is jitting all about the ring. He's using a lot of energy right now, just bouncing around, excuse me, needlessly. Body jab from Haney. Jab to the gloves from Ramirez. Double jab from Ramirez. Haney slips both. He's putting a lot of energy into moving around right now, though, and he's really not doing a lot, Devin Haney. So interesting approach to the first round. He does look scared to get hit off the bat. I'm really shocked that he's circling the ring this much. Body jab from Ramirez, blocked. Devin Haney tries to fight on the inside. Nothing lands clean. Jab to the gloves from Haney. He does need to settle down. He needs to hold his feet a little more reactive. He's too proactive with the feet right now, I would say, Devin Haney. Jabs the head from Ramirez again there as Haney exits the pocket. That is a Ramirez round. He landed the only really clean jabs of the round there. His right shoe's come a bit loose there, Devin Haney, so they've got to sort that out. The commentary suggested it might have been a fashion statement, which was quickly overruled by the co-commentator. Yeah, I've got it 1-0 Ramirez as well, mate. Guys, do let me know your scores as we go. We had a comment from Christian, who's a member of the channel, that I missed. Apologies, mate. Let me get back to it. Hang on. Where are you? There you are. Do you see Haney versus Garcia 2 playing out the same way as the first fight? I know the drug test is very controversial, but Haney's defense was really poor. I completely agree with that statement. I felt it was Haney's technical deficiencies that were the real issue. Ryan Garcia's left hook is always fast and powerful. So I don't know if it would be that different, but he can improve for sure. But he looks a bit scared right now. Round 2 coming up, and we're underway. Haney continuing to move on the outside, crossing his feet loads. I mean, there's a lot of foot faults in there from Haney, and I think Ramirez, there will be moments when he can just gamble and absolutely go for it. I do not know why he's boxing this negatively, Devin Haney, and he looks petrified, I have to say. Wow, I mean, if Ramirez wins this will be a serious talking point. Haney's sort of half running a jab. No punches really thrown in the round so far. I mean, this could be a real snooze fest if it continues like this. So far, the fight reminds me the most is Malik Scott against Luis Ortiz. And if any of you saw that, it was one of the worst fights. It was the worst fight of all time. It wasn't a fight. Horrific. Haney finally holding his feet a little bit and throwing a jab. Now he's holding his feet a bit more and taking some half steps. It was to the gloves, though, so it wasn't a scoring shot. Ramirez throws a jab that Haney dances away from. Nothing clean so far from either man in this round. I mean, Haney is the reason it's not really much of a fight right now because he's moving around the back foot so much. But also, I think that Ramirez can do a better job of cutting off the ring. I think he's getting too close to Haney when Haney's at the ropes. Body jab from Ramirez there. Jab to the gloves from Haney. Ramirez counters with a body jab. Haney takes a step back. Haney misses with the jab. My God, Haney looks so nervous. This is insane. I know. I didn't really think he'd fight this. Ramirez comes in with the right hand. Haney dips under it, and it misses. If anybody predicted Haney knockout, you'll be regretting that right now. I mean, it may happen. He may change during the fight, but right now, he just looks scared. Left hook from Haney to the glove. Didn't score. Ramirez finds him in the corner. Haney comes forward with a double jab. Once the body, which is half blocked, one upstairs, which goes through the guard. Ramirez misses with a 2-punch combo. Jab from Haney to the gloves. Oh, left jab upstairs, counter from Ramirez. Haney fires a counter left hook to the gloves. This is a shocking fight so far. I wouldn't be surprised if Turkey gets up there and has a word in Devin's ear in the corner and says, you need to make a spectacle of this because this is awful. This is a horrific round to score. I mean, nothing really clean landing. Body jab there from Ramirez. Haney with a jab. Ramirez dips under it. 10 seconds to go. I'm hoping someone lands something significant because it was a terrible round. Oh, right hand from Haney there at the end. Ramirez dipped down to avoid the jab and Haney fired a right hand into the pocket. That was good. So that wins Haney the round for me, that right hand. I think he's just trying to feel his way into this fight. But he's definitely moving way too much still. It's just not necessary. What are you guys seeing? Leaf Wrist Boxing says Haney needs to throw punches. Agreed. Monkey S has it 10-9 Haney. I think that was round 1 maybe you're talking about. No, that's the round we just had. I had it 10-9 Haney, that round 2. To a fanboy, honest, looks like Hastings. Johnny Ringo seems like that Garcia beatdown has really badly affected Devin. Leaf Wrist Boxing has it 2-0 Ramirez. Monkey S has it 19-19, same as me. Clock. Round 3, we're underway. Just fixing the round. The ring, sorry. Don't know what's going on. So the clock is actually at 2. Oh, no, the clock's the same. All right. The referee said time in, but my clock was running the whole time, so they obviously didn't actually pause the clock. Anyway. Right hand from Ramirez. Haney dances off to the side. A little hook there. Another little hook there. Jab from Haney as Ramirez pops up. Oh, left hook from Haney there as Ramirez comes forward. And Ramirez throws a load of straights that Haney dips under. Ramirez throws a left hook that Haney blocked there. Ramirez throws a jab, which Haney pivots away from. Double jab from Ramirez, the second punch catching Haney there as he backs to the ropes. Few straight punches there from Ramirez. Haney pushes him back. Ramirez needs to gamble a bit more here. He needs to take advantage of Haney's apprehensive start. Oh, jab left hook from Haney. My stream's just frozen, guys. 1 second. I'm back on. Yeah, that's fine. I'm back. Matches my clock as well. All good. So I must have missed something there. Haney pivots out the corner as Ramirez comes forward. Double jab from Haney, right hand upstairs. Double jab from Ramirez, both miss. Jab from Ramirez, Haney dances to the side. Ramirez gets him in the corner, lands a right hand to the body. The right hand upstairs misses. Right hand upstairs from Ramirez, though. I think it just hit the shoulder, though. Right hand upstairs from Haney. Jab from Haney. I think that's a Devin Haney round, but I mean, it's not good to watch. I can't lie to you. They're just watching someone dancing around, not looking to make someone miss, not looking to hold their feet at any point, really, or maybe for moments. It's just a lot of dancing. And it's not super effective. It's not really for me, but he still won the round. Lutherius Boxing says 3-0 Ramirez, but I fully expect Haney to turn this around. I got Haney a round up, mate. 29-27 Monkey S. We have the same. So I have 29-28, sorry. Matthew has it. He says, it's kind of fair for Haney to take a few rounds to get his confidence after being badly hurt. Oh, needs to do the clock. Round 4. I think I went a bit early with that, so my clock's slightly ahead. But not to worry. Haney just continuing to circle around the outside. Everyone's saying Haney's easing into it, but I don't think running around the outside will help him ease into it, to be honest. I think, as Romero throws a left hook, which Haney blocks, I think, you would have hoped he would have found his confidence in his range and timing in the gym, and now he goes and performs rather than doing this. I mean, this is not what you want to see. Ramirez throws a jab, which Haney dips under and makes a miss. Nothing clean landing so far this round for either man. Oh, right hand from Ramirez to the body there. And Haney clinches instantly. Ramirez one for hitting the back of the head in the clinch. Thank you, moderators. You are on it right now. Jab to the gloves from Haney. Ramirez comes out the right hand. Haney takes a step back and it misses. Continuing to move on the outside. Constantly moving on the outside. I mean, it's just... yeah. Left hook. But what didn't land clean, though? It did not land clean. That was on the gloves. Right hand to the gloves from Haney. Ramirez isn't landing much clean either, though. Ramirez comes forward. Haney dances away. It's hard for Ramirez, though. When your opponent's constantly moving, it's very, very hard to land punches. Haney with a 2-punch combination there. I think he landed maybe the right hand or the left hook there. Nice counter 1-2 from Haney there as Ramirez falls forward. Ramirez needs to get his head off the line as he throws, I think. Jab from Ramirez. Ramirez is letting Haney exit way too easily. He needs to step his foot across as Haney tries to exit out his right hand side. Throw a hook to the body as he tries to exit. He's doing a terrible job of cutting the ring off Ramirez, I have to say. Haney is moving too much, but Ramirez equally is not. Oh, little short left hook there from Haney. Ramirez isn't doing enough. Double jab from Ramirez, both miss. Haney dances out to the side again. Not holding his feet really at any point so far, Haney. Not for an extended period of time, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's Haney's round again, but it's still... Boxing Bros says all the clinching, take a point. It's ridiculous. Don't think it's been too much clinching, but a lot of running, that's for sure. Lutherius Boxing has it 3-1 Ramirez. I got it 3-1 Haney. Great Stallion says, even the commentators are trying to get this loud MF to chill. Monkey S says, how do you have it 3-1 Ramirez? Probably because he just likes to come forward. He probably hates the fact that Haney's dancing around, but ultimately that's not how you score boxing. Round number 5 coming up. Round 5. Yeah, man. Commentators don't really call the fight. They just try and create narratives. That's all they do. That's all they do. There's some that are really good and some that do more technical stuff, but generally speaking, they don't really talk about what's happening. Which doesn't help educate a more casual audience, but it maybe gets them a bit more excited. I don't really know. It's a sport at the end of the day. Ramirez jabs and Haney dances away again. Ramirez's corner must be going, I'd be going mental at him. I'd be like, you've got to cut the ring off better. He needs to just take a few more chances because Haney's not really throwing and he's only counterpunching in little spots. Most of the time, he's just thinking about moving his feet. And there are moments when he's crossing his feet as well. That's when I'd go for him. Ramirez throws a right into the body. Haney tries to counter with the uppercut but misses. That's the first clean punch of the round, that little right hand to the body from Ramirez. God, 12 rounds of this is going to be horrendous. Big Mike Gaming, this is so boring. Didn't miss Haney at all. I know what you mean, mate. Like, I wonder if Ryan Garcia comes away from this and goes like, why would I even bother fighting this guy again? I think if Ryan Garcia can go in and put a performance against Romero, he'll command the A side massively in that rematch as well. Ramirez is just sitting in the pocket right now. He's loading his legs so much. I don't understand what he's doing. Haney steps in with a 1-2 and lands. Jab from Haney, steps in and clinches. Jab from Ramirez, just a little short. Left hook to the body from Ramirez there. Another jab from Devin. Another step back. Kind of on the gloves though again. Body jab from Ramirez. Another body jab from Ramirez. I think that one just missed. Another body jab from Ramirez. That's on the belt line. That's good. Jab upstairs from Haney. I think it was blocked. Double jab from Ramirez. I think the second one landed on the exit. Body jab from Ramirez again. I think this is a Ramirez round just through those body jabs, really. Yeah, I give that round to Ramirez. He started throwing more punches. He needs to jab his way in. He needs to keep that lead hand going. So I got Haney up by a round after 5. Lethrius has it 3-2 Ramirez. He says, I genuinely don't think I'll be scoring another round for Ramirez. Okay. Warrior Way, hello, how are you, mate? Ramirez says, Ramirez needs volume 1-2's double up punches. Yeah, bro, he needs to punch as he moves his feet. But it's hard. Haney is making it very, very tough for him to land any shots, and he's just trying to steal rounds with little short shots. Here we go. Round 6 coming up. We're underway. Lead left hook from Ramirez. It lands on the gloves. Right hand to the body from Ramirez. Haney dodges the follow-up jab. Haney dances away from a right hand by Ramirez. He's starting to throw more now, Ramirez. I think he knows he has to. He's got to force this. He can win this fight. Haney's making this so possible. Lead left hook from Ramirez. Haney lands a counter right uppercut. Oh, little jab from Haney there. Ramirez just misses a counter. Jab, right hook. Double jab by Ramirez. The second one lands clean to the head. That was probably the first time I've seen Haney's head knocked backwards a little bit. Short jab from Haney there. Doesn't quite land. Full short, I mean. Ramirez is quickening his feet up now. He's just trying to stay with Haney. Haney's not punching much. Haney jabs to the guard. Another jab. He's trying to measure now, Haney. He's trying to find his range. But Ramirez just dips his head down and takes it away. Changes the level. Ramirez, another jab to the head from Ramirez as Haney exits. Oh, left hook to the body from Ramirez. Lovely shot. Jab upstairs to the guard from Haney. Haney is fighting unbelievably scared. Just misses the left hook to the body there, Ramirez, as Haney pivots out. Jab upstairs from Haney to the gloves. Oh, little counter right hand there from Ramirez. Just missed. I think Haney landed to the body at the same time. Oh, 1-2-3 combination from Haney there. The lead hand lands on the third punch. That was good. Close round. I think I've got Romero slightly up right now, but a minute to go. Haney needs to throw more. Jab upstairs from Haney. Just misses. Jab to the gloves from Haney. Misses again. Ramirez jabs again as Haney exits. He's getting that jab in sometimes when Haney exits out clockwise. Counterclockwise, sorry. Ramirez is getting to the head with that jab. Body shot from Haney there is a good punch. 30 seconds to go in the round. Very, very close, but I think just slightly ahead of Ramirez. Lead hook from Haney lands on the gloves. Counter jab there from Haney. That was nice. I think he might have just edged ahead for me now with the last minute. Right hand from Ramirez. Oh, he's got him in the corner there. He throws a few punches and Haney clinches. I think he may have landed. Oh, he lands a nice left hook to the head there, Ramirez. That was good. Just coming out of the clinch. I think that's a Ramirez round. It was very, very close. I almost gave it to Haney at the end there, but I'm going to give it to Ramirez. He just forced the issue a bit more. Who's cut? Ramirez has got a cut under his left eye, apparently. Chill music says, and they call Shakur boring. I mean, neither's really that's super entertaining. Good boxing, but Lufrius Boxing says 4-2 Ramirez, both are awful. Savage. Let's see Mike Coppinger's scorecard. He's got it 60-55 to Devin Haney. Lufrius Boxing, I was so tempted to give it 3-3, but I thought Ramirez edged it by the finest margin. Coppinger says he hasn't seen Ramirez land one punch of consequence, but what the hell's Haney landed? Crazy. Oh, my clock. Round 7. We're a little bit behind on the clock, but we are up to date on the stream. Back to the circling. 60-55 is egregious, says Monkey East. Yeah, it's... He just said that he just talked about Ramirez not landing anything of note, but what's Haney landed? Landed a good left hook to the body last round. It's just ignoring the work. But, you know, he's bought and paid for now, isn't he? So, objective journalism is disappearing. Side to side here from Devin Haney. Body shot from Ramirez. Haney just dances away from it. Nothing clean so far in this round. Oh, and the camera has just gone down on the DAZN stream. Oh, it's back now. I don't think anything landed in the meantime, though. I didn't hear anything. Right hand from Ramirez. Haney dances away from it. Follows him round, lands a little left hook to the body, I believe. Little jab to the body there from Ramirez, and Haney lands a counter left uppercut to the body of Ramirez. Two-punch combo from Haney, both blocked. There's no creativity in Haney's offense at all. Jab from Haney upstairs to the gloves. Jab from Ramirez, triple jab from Ramirez, all misses. Throws a two-punch combo and Haney dips under it and spins away. Jab to the gloves from Haney, double jab to the gloves from Haney. All missing, all on the gloves. 3 punches, all on the gloves from Haney. Body jab from Ramirez as Haney dances away there. There's nothing landing in this round. A minute to go. I think Ramirez maybe landed a couple of punches when they came together. I think Haney had a little counter in there. At the minute, I've got Ramirez ever so slightly ahead, but one clean punch will really switch it in either direction, to be honest. Oh dear, this is not a good performance from Devin Haney. Wow. We're definitely going to have to make a video about this fight if Haney doesn't turn it around in the next 5 rounds. Little counter jab there from Haney. I'd love to know how the AI judge is scoring this, because this is extremely difficult to score. Missed jab from Haney there. Double jab from Ramirez, lands right into the body. Haney lands a little counter right hand, but wasn't really a significant shot. Did Haney land a little right hook there? What a tragic round to score. I mean, just absolutely rubbish. I'm gonna give it to Ramirez, even though they landed a similar amount. At least he's forcing the issue and coming forward. I know that's not how you score boxing, but like, how else do we separate it right now? Like, Haney's not engaging enough, and that's kind of the problem. So, yeah, I've got Ramirez up by a round, but not because he's doing anything particularly great. Lethris Boxing has it 4-3 Ramirez. Let me just get my clock ready before I forget, because I nearly forgot last round. Round 8 coming up, and we've seen little to no action. Neon Aspect says, I would like to sincerely apologize to Shakur Stevenson for calling him boring. At least with Padley, he did a better job counter-punching. Devin Haney now takes over as boring. I mean, he is the more boring fighter right now. One Design says he's going to return when Garcia Romero begins. Round 8 coming up. All right. Someone's got to do something here, because this is tragic. Haney's tactics are absolutely awful. He's always been a defensive fighter, but I don't remember him being this bad. But, you know, boxing's all about small foot movements and making people miss and pay, and he's not even pinging the jab as he moves. I mean, he's not setting anything up. He's just trying to find little moments. Little right hand upstairs, left hook to the body. I think the left hook landed at the end there. I don't know if the right hand did. Ryan Garcia really does have to save this card. I agree with that. It's as good as Teofimo Lopez. Look, that was a hard fight. Devin Haney, I mean, you've got your big opportunity here, and I don't think the Saudis are going to be happy with this at all. Romero steps in with the right hand, which I think just caught him slightly. Jab for Haney is blocked. Jab from Ramirez is blocked. Jab from Haney is blocked. This is such a dull round, man. Right hand to the body from Ramirez, and a right hand upstairs. He lands those. Okay. Ramirez edges ahead with half the round gone. Oh my God, this is... Jab downstairs, jab upstairs from Ramirez. That was a good little jab. This is so bad to watch. Oh my God. Good right hand shot they just called for Haney. I didn't see that land clean. Left hook from Haney to the gloves. They're trying to call it as scoring shots, the commentators now, because there's nothing for them to say, but these are not scoring shots. They're on the gloves. Double jab. Right, the right hand landed there, I think, as he dipped down. That's something. Oh my God, this is killing me. Jab from Haney misses. I'm sorry, I find it so funny, because I'm like... It's just like, what am I doing to myself? Like, why? If I wasn't live streaming, do you think I'd keep watching this? Probably, because I'm a freak. But like, yeah, this is killing me. Oh, man. There's a little jab from Haney there. Lead hook from Haney. It's on the gloves there. Right hook to the body from Haney. A clean punch. He's landed a clean punch. There you go, people. Wow. Oh, there's a nice little lead hook counter from Haney as Ramirez steps in. This is a Haney round now. 10 seconds to go. I'm giving this round to Devin Haney unless Ramirez does something crazy. Oh, my God. 2-punch combo from Haney blocked. Little jab from Haney. Right. That's a Devin Haney round. That is a Devin Haney round, so we'll give it to him. Oh, my word. Guys, what are you seeing? I'm going to check the comments in a sec, but I'm sorry, I don't have much time. I'm fixing everything. So, Surly Bill, this is awful and you're killing me. Lee for his boxing is the same as me, 4-4. Neon Boxing says he's not a Shakur fan, but there's a lot of comparisons to Shakur in here. Boxing Star says Turkey looks mad. I haven't seen it because I'm reading the comments. Richard V says, when is the ref going to warn Haney for excessive movement and clinching? This is not boxing. I agree. He should say something, but... All right. Here we go. Oh, clock. Fuck. Guys, I'm sorry. I hate this clock. I'm a bit behind on the clock, but I'm up to date on the stream. Just know that. All right. Guess what Haney's doing, guys? If you had to guess, without me saying what he's doing, what do you think he's doing? You got it. He's moving around on the outside of the ropes. Ramirez leads him with a lead left hook and lands to the body, actually, at the end of the combination there with a nice left hook to the body. Oh, nice 1-2 to the body there from Ramirez. Big up Crazy X-Man in the chat. I've just seen you there, mate. How you doing? Feint to the body from Haney. Takes a half step back. This is what I'm saying. He can box like this. He doesn't need to run like this. It's insane. I feel like I'm getting gaslit by Devin Haney watching this. I feel like I need to go and watch old Devin Haney fights just to make sure this wasn't how he always was, and I'm just forgetting. But I swear he was never this bad. Like, this negative. This is so negative. Oh, right hand from Haney. That was good. He walked him onto that. That was a good punch from Haney. That's straight right. Left hook from Haney there. That was nice. That one actually did land. That wasn't on the gloves. I hope Garcia Romero is more entertaining than this. I really, really hope so. Guys, I don't know how many of you are on here right now, but please bang a like on the stream if you're enjoying what I'm doing. Right into the body from Ramirez there on the move. Jab upstairs. Haney fires a counter left to the body. Minutes to go in the round. I've got Haney winning this one. Well, he's landed a couple of clean punches. I say well. I mean, any other fight, it wouldn't be that far ahead. But there's not many clean punches being landed by either man. So yeah, I think that will be enough to get the round. Little right hand there, cuffing shot from Ramirez. Wasn't super powerful, but did land there. Just clipped the chin. 1-2 from Haney. It's all on the gloves. Commentator calls it clean, though, as they like to do. Oh, lead left hook again from Haney's on the gloves. That's a really good comparison, Chill Music. This may be similar to how Joshua was after the Ruiz fight. Boxing is 90% mental. Very, very good point. And he even used a similar style. Used athleticism and legs to just stay away. It wasn't really about defensive acumen. Right hand upstairs from Ramirez. Much better round from Devin Haney, though. It's easy to score this one for Devin Haney for me. Still on the back foot a lot, but he is landing... I don't mind if someone goes on the back foot if they still land punches, but he's not been landing punches. But anyway, Devin Haney's round. Round 10 coming up. I have to say, I'm fucking freezing. Get some heat in here. X-Man, this fight is giving me depression. Oh my god. Surly Bill says Ramirez's shot should have retired 2 fights ago. Mr. Grandy has an 8-1 Haney. I mean, I could see why you'd have a very different scorecard because there's barely any punches being landed. This is going to make Devin Haney hatred even more real. I mean, people already despise the guy online, but here we go. We're underway in round 10. Ramirez still on the front foot, still trying to make something happen. He does these level changes, but he doesn't actually step in with a punch when he does them. Right hand from Ramirez, I think half landed there, but I think Haney sort of rolled it. What the hell? It's weird. Never mind. Counter left hook from Haney there, right hand. That was decent. We're definitely going to have to do a video about Devin Haney after this fight, guys. The AI judge has an 89-82 for Haney. So he's given Haney 3 more rounds than I've given him. Nice counter shot from Haney there. Oh my God. If Haney... I'm not going to read that. James says, feed's gone. What do you mean, mate? Jab upstairs from Ramirez. Oh, Rick Derula, how are you, mate? You're doing great with your fight analysis, Henry. Thank you. No, you're more than welcome, mate. I mean, I'm glad that you guys are here with me. Feed's gone. What do you mean feed's gone? You mean my feed's gone? Lost my video. Oh, my camera's gone off. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I didn't even know. Thank you for telling me. Cheers, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, my battery in my camera died. I haven't got around to buying a dummy battery yet, so I'm still using regular batteries. Oh wait, I need to actually switch it on. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Is that battery dead? Yeah, that one's dead. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'm being an idiot. There we go. Apologies for that, people. I thought that battery was charged, but it wasn't. Anyway, we're back. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't even see that round, so I'm going to give it to Haney because I saw a little bit of stuff, and I thought that Haney was doing all right, so we'll give it to Haney. 2 rounds to go. Not that I particularly care at this point. It's a really, really dead fight to watch. Can you see me now, guys? Yeah? Yeah, working. Good. Lethrus Boxing has it 6-4 Haney. Michael Lynch, big up, mate. Haney will get this decision whatever happens. Haney doesn't really do much. Weak scoring counters, proper hype job. I don't know if he's a hype job. I just think he needs to change the way he boxes. Round 11. Round away. I'm not going to say it. This isn't the best fight I've seen. If you're wondering why I'm not talking much, guys, it's because not a lot is happening. Ramirez tries to land a 3-punch combo in the corner. What did Clarissa Shield say? Michael says my camera blacking out was more exciting than the fight. Damn. Oh, it's not good, is it? It's really not good, is it? Oh, no. JM says, looks like Haney is practicing keeping away from Garcia's vicious left in the rematch. I mean, he's keeping away from bloody everything, mate. So, yeah, I don't disagree with you. Oh, man. Jab from Haney to the gloves. I'm like slowly losing the will to score this fight. I mean, we're at the end, so that's good. But like, I just don't really care at this point because like Haney's probably won it by quite a wide margin, but it's like the least impressive wide margin win I've probably ever seen. Yeah, I'm still quiet because there's not really a lot going on. Guys, if you want to get in the chat and ask me about other stuff, I don't mind talking about other stuff while this is going on. This is appalling. Right hand, left hook from Haney, mostly blocked. He's just moving. All he's doing is moving. He's not trying to create space. He's not trying to counter punch and make little... I mean, he's doing the odd counter here and there, but he's only doing it when Ramirez like literally falls into him. Right into the body from Ramirez. How many people do we have in the chat right now, guys? Let me know. I can't look right now because I'm watching, but how many people do we actually have? That's a great bet, JM. 27-1 for Garcia to knock down Haney more than once is insane. No one saw that coming, though. I mean, I didn't see it coming. I hadn't studied it, but yeah. Thoughts on Bacoli weighing 299 pounds at the weigh-in? Dude, you know, he's a big guy, but I don't like him at that weight. I think I want him, I want him 285, 280 is more like it. Leaf Furious Boxing says seeing Claressa Shields without makeup was the best thing about the fight. I'm assuming you would like that based on the emoji you've used. It's very... I don't know what that is. I'm just pleased for you, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying that. 10-9 Haney for that round, I suppose, but... yeah. It's doing nobody any favors, this one, is it? Oh, my word. Clock is ready. Round 12 coming up. And this is going to be more of a run than any of the rounds, I reckon, because I assume Ramirez will actually try and hurt him this round. Well, probably a dangerous assumption to make, given what we've seen so far, but... Marcel, what are you saying? 128? What do you mean? One design says pound for pound number 9, by the way. Yeah, on whose list? On whose list? JM, I'm not best pleased with Bacoli weighing 299. If he's truly comfortable at that weight, I only see Bacoli winning by KO. Oh, 128 viewers. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Bang a like on the stream, please, guys. Got the main event coming up, and I hope it's going to be more entertaining than this. Where does Haney go after such a flat platform? Well, apparently that Garcia fight's done for September, but like, do we really want to see that if this is how Devin Haney's going to box? Least Risk Boxing says these two need their licenses revoked. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but it is not fun to watch. All it does is affect your commercial value, really. Mr. Granny says Haney winning, but the way he winning is what is annoying people. Yeah, pissing people off. Yeah, he's winning, but who wants to watch this? And I know he's good enough to fight in a much more effective way. And also, I honestly think if he was in there with a better fighter, that they could punish him for the fact he's being so negative. I really do. I think a better fighter cuts the ring off and bashes him up. But Ramirez is at the end of his career, you know? But yeah, he is winning the fight if you want to speak factually. It's just no one's questioning if he's winning. People are just questioning if they want to watch anyone win like this. Lethrus Boxing says this is a crime against humanity. Monkius says, I didn't realize how tall a jag, but one of them is not 6'6". I think Bakoli's 6'4" or 5". How tall is a Jaguar? I don't know. Oh, that's it. That is it. Joe Barrow says, I'm comfortable with my decision. What is your decision, Joe Barrow? 116, 112 for Haney for Lethrus Boxing. I have scored it. Once I input this final score. 116, 112 for Devin Haney in what was a truly, truly boring fight. That was... I'm tired, all right? I've had a slow start to the day. Is that what I needed? Not really. Am I excited for Ryan Garcia? Very. Very. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to click on this comment and the thing keeps moving. Matthew says, maybe these tactics work against someone, Garcia, who may leap in with the hook. I mean, there's other ways you can make you can dip under the hook, you know? Also, if you're on the back foot too much, you can make him miss, but can you make him pay? That's the question. You might win fights like this, but no one wants to see this. Crazy X-Man, that was bad. Haney doesn't deserve to be in these type of events. We're here for excitement, and he brings none of it. The thing is, guys, you can win fights and be like a tactically and technically amazing boxer, but not fucking run like that. I mean, that is not boxing for me. You know, constant movement like that, you've got to throw punches. Oh, that's hilarious. JM says, the problem with Shakur is that he makes people look so bad because he's that good. And the same can't be said for Haney, let's be honest. That's the thing. Shakur does sit in the pocket. Haney gonna get dragged, says Surly Built. Guys, be nice to Devin or he might sue you. Daniel Wood says Coppinger trying to blame the outside weather. Does he actually? What did he say? Matthew says, to be fair, I won my last fight by 150 meters. That's very funny. Chinchilla says the fight was visual Valium. Sully Bills is still undefeated. I missed the scores again. Wow. Signtoast says, other mods take over, please. Great stream, Harry. Thank you very much, mate. All right, let's just all move on from what we just saw because that was really, really dull. I'm so happy we're watching Ryan Garcia next after that. Garcia, Rowley, we'll put Romero. All right. Oh man, I want to go make a bacon sandwich more than anything in the world. Has anyone got anything interesting to talk about after that? Because I need like a shot of adrenaline or something after that fight. It was awful. What we got in the chat, Bud the Chud says Haney could put a glass eye to sleep. Richard Fifth says Garcia versus Ben should be next. That's a blockbuster fight, not a Haney rematch. I would rather see that. I'd much rather see Garcia Ben. Get Conor Bennett welterweight as well, which is what I want. I think we all want that. Guys, we've got 126 of you in. Please bang a like on the stream if you would. If you want to buy the Garcia fight before it happens, I've got a link in the description. Yeah, do subscribe if you're new. All that stuff. Chinchilla, you're an absolute wrong'un. Don't bring that to my feed. I don't want to hear about that. Ugh. I'm genuinely knackered after that. That was hard to watch. EMGM Sports, Henry, get the plug-in battery. Yeah, the dummy battery. I need to get one, mate, but I've not been able to find one for a Panasonic, and they're expensive. So I was in Kuala Lumpur not long ago. I tried to get one when I was there, but they don't do Panasonic in that country. So I'll figure it out. But yeah, I've got loads of batteries, so because I'm a videographer, so I have all these batteries for my cameras. Michael Lynch says, I love Ryan Garcia. Super fast shots. He's one of my top 5 or 6 pound for pound. And if he looks classy in there, his value goes up even more. What are you guys predicting? I'm going for round 5 KO. I can't say that he's top 5 or 6 pound for pound because he just doesn't have the resume for that yet. But I think on talent alone, I think he's got enough ability to be a pound for pound fighter. So we'll see. Daniel Woods, any new walkout song should be Gloria Gaynor, I Survive. Leafrius Boxing says we all deserve a 33% refund. Savage, isn't it? Savage. Matthew, I don't know what the relevance of this comment. I don't know what you mean. Do you, my sons, to get you a 5-finger discount? Oh, 5-figure, I suppose you mean. I don't know. I don't know what you're on about there. Interesting. 132 of you in here. Do bang a like on the stream. Jamie Calvert said, yeah, let's do that. What's your prediction for the Garcia fight? My prediction for the Garcia fight is Ryan Garcia by knockout. Romero is hittable. Romero is hurtable. I think Garcia will probably be better for the year off. He seems calmer and clearer. And people said before, does he need that maverick thing? Does he need to be chaotic to win? No, he seemed more like he is now when he fought Luke Campbell, and he was good in that fight. I know he got knocked down, but he won the fight well. Luke Campbell's probably his best win, to be fair. Now that the Devin Haney one's not on his record. Guys, I need someone to be a moderator because I get these spam comments. Who's up for doing it? Daniel Woods, are you up for being a moderator if I make you one? In fact, Michael, are you a moderator? I know you're at work. I'll add you as a moderator anyway because you're here all the time. If you can help, great. I know you're at work though. Daniel Woods, I'm also going to make you a moderator if you wouldn't mind helping out. Just get rid of those spam comments. That would be very, very helpful. I will remove this one. If anyone else wants to be a moderator, give me a shout. It would be good to have some extra help. What else have we got here? Bud the Chubb, would you say that fight was worse than Mayweather versus Berto? That was a bad fight, but yes. The only fight I saw that was... I've seen a couple of fights like that over the years, but it always makes me think of the worst one. I said it earlier, was Malik Scott against Luis Ortiz. One of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. JM, I think it's Garcia's to lose, but Romero is a live dog in this one. He gave Tank fits for however long it lasted. The thing was, like, the Tank fight, that's just more styles, I think. It's more of a style thing because Tank is a counterpuncher, so he's waiting to time you and set you up, and then he'll make you miss and make you pay. And honestly, I just feel like, you know, Garcia can force the issue more than that. I think Romero will be more scared to open up, and he's not. I don't think he's a great counterpuncher, Romero. I think he's a decent puncher, and he's got decent fundamentals all around. I just think Ryan Garcia's got that extra X factor. Duigo Mom says, whether or not Ramirez took the dive there, he should tell people he did. What do you mean took the dive? Do you mean just didn't throw shots? Louis Fist Boxing, go on, Rolly, shock the world. Five-finger discount is a slang term for stealing. Got you. I did not know that because I'm not a crook, as you can tell. Johnny Ringo, beer and partying seems to be good for Garcia. I don't know, man. I think he'll be better tonight for sorting himself out. Bud the Chud says, I'm hoping the extra weight gives Rolly some extra punch resistance. Be interesting to see how the extra weight agrees with Garcia because he's not trying to make a weight anymore that's not comfortable for him. So, yeah. Josephus Keeble says, these fights so far have been subpar. I thought the Teofimo fight was fine. I think people just don't understand how good Barbosa is. He's a very, very handy fighter. And I thought Teo did well. Monkey S says, YouTube, it needs to sort out the bot issue. All these captures and the platform still flooded with bots. I know, mate. It's mad. Absolutely mental. Jamie Calvert says, I agree, and a stoppage within 6. Yeah, I don't know when it will be, but I do see Ryan winning by knockout. Big up Callum Crichton in the chat. I assume you're working on that novel right now, mate, where you got the boxing on. Out of the 3 kings, Ryan has the toughest test. Rolly is fast athlete and hits hard. I think that the Barbosa fight was harder for Teofimo, but that's only based on where Rolly is at in his career right now, and the fact I think 147 suits Ryan better than it suits Rolly. But you could be right, mate. This guy, Callum Crichton, guys, he knows his boxing, so he could be right. Lee for his boxing thinks Rolly's going to put Ryan to sleep. Daniel Wood says both Garcia and Romero are sloppy boxers who rely on power, so could go either way. I think when 2 are sloppy, you go with the hand speed, right? Josephus Keeble says he thinks Ben would crash these dudes. I think that Conor Benn against Ryan Garcia is a very interesting fight. And I definitely think that I fancy Ryan Garcia off the top of my head for that one, but I'd have to study it. Rolly looks really bored in the cab. He doesn't like he cares. He just looks so bored. Duigo says, Rolly always strikes me as someone who knows what good boxing is, but just doesn't have the background to let it come naturally. Potentially. Leafris Boxing says, Rolly is going to shock you all. Maybe, mate, maybe. Why are you so confident, Leafris? Tell me why you're so confident. Is it a dislike of Ryan, or is it you actually think Rolly's going to do this? And what are you basing that on? From what I've seen, Rolly's very, very basic. I think he's solid, but he's basic. And I think that Ryan will be able to take him out based on things I saw in that Pitbull Cruz fight. Bud says, does Turkey still want to lay out such ridiculous money for Garcia versus Haney too, and Haney hell-bent on stinking fights? I mean, that Ben Garcia fight could be the one, bro. That could be it. You might be right. It might not happen now. It was a really poor performance from Devin Haney. Garcia to be knocked down twice is 51-1. I think I might have to have a tickle on that one. Mate, go for it. Why not? Just don't put too much on. Leafris is not confident, he just likes Rolly. Darren Lover has just become a member of the channel, mate. Big up yourself. I recognize your name, Darren. Welcome. I'm delighted to have you. That is awesome. And we're growing the members, guys. We're growing the members. The idea with the members is basically, if I can get as many people as possible paying me, like I'm literally charging £2 a month. You get some extra features. You get like little badges next to your names. You get priority reply on comments always. I always get to these comments first when I can, as long as I see them. And there's a couple of other perks as well. You get early releases on certain videos. If I upload them, I always make them available for the members a bit earlier if I'm going to release them a bit later on. We will get to doing members perks eventually. But the main thing with it is that it's to help support the channel and keep me neutral and impartial. I have this dream of having this community-funded channel where a lot of people are paying barely anything. And it means that I don't need to take any money from anyone I don't want to take money from. It means that I can keep doing this, keep making this work, keep making this a good thing. And it just lets me be as objective as possible. That's what I want. So that's the aim with the memberships. If anyone's interested in joining, there is a link in the description. And it's cheap. Big up, Darren. Cheers right back at you, mate. Glad to have you. Wonkia says, maybe Haney fought like this because he wants to guarantee the Garcia fight and not take risk damage. I mean, I think it's a risk fighting like that in a way because it kills the hype. Here comes Ryan Garcia. Oh, it's Rolando. Sorry, Romero first. I thought it was a different car, but it wasn't. To become a member, mate, there's a link in the description of the video. At least there should be. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's in the description. If you want to do that. And I would much appreciate it. And it tells you all the perks and stuff when you click on the link, so. Ryan, please just leave your chin exposed for Rolly. You really don't like him, do you, mate? Monkey S says, I really want Haney Ben. It's a win-win for anti-doping because one doper is getting chinned. Is Devin Haney a doper? Don't think he's ever failed a test, has he? Daniel Wood says, problem with Haney, he wants big money for that trash. Yeah. Crazy X-Man, big up, mate. You're saying, I wonder what Turkey thinks about Haney's poor performance. He's only up for big back and forth fights, and Haney doesn't really bring that. 100%, mate. 100%. Rolly looks like he had the worst car ride of his life. He looks upset, doesn't he? Oh, you meant Garcia. Got you. Yeah. Yeah, well, they both have failed tests. I think it was a bit different because I think what Garcia failed for, as I understand it, was not a really serious performance enhancing ped. He was clean all through camp. He failed just before the fight, whereas Ben failed weeks before the fight. And it was a clear performance enhancer that you tested positive for. So it's different. Also, Garcia has given a solution to that. He said, I had a tainted supplement. He had the supplement that tested positive. Whether you believe it or not, he's given a reason. Then he's gone and taken his ban and he served his ban, whereas Conor Benn consistently fought it the entire time. It's a very difficult situation. Sorry, different situation between the two of them, in my opinion. But neither are good. Neither are acceptable, but it is what it is. I do believe nuance is important in these situations. Leafris says, no, I like Ryan. I just love Rolly's talking. Big up, Josephus. Hell yeah, mate. Welcome to the channel. Another member. Josephus joins the channel. Josephus Keeble III. That is an unbelievable name, by the way. That is outrageous. Delighted to have you, mate. I just want to keep growing the membership all the time. I think there's like 15 people now, so not many people. Not loads of people, but enough. So I'm buzzing with that. Darren has welcomed Josephus as well. And the community grows people. This is what I want. I want this like solid like boxing community where it's all these people to come together and we just talk honestly about the boxing. Love it. JM says, okay, I put a tenner down on Garcia to go down twice and a tenner on 3 times. 3 times is 500-1. Come on, Rolly. Fair play, mate. Good luck. One Design says they both piss you off. Bud the Chud says Dana White tends not to reward fighters who ruin big shows. I mean, Dana White doesn't really pay that well, and we've seen the payment structure for the new league, so it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. Mr. Granny says, brah, Rolly looks scared. He looks focused. Ryan looks pretty calm. Mate, another member, Joshua Medlock. Welcome, bro. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you for joining. Big up yourself, lad. Garcia's robe looks absolutely incredible. So that's another member. I don't know how many we're up to now. Let me just have a quick look. Darren Lovitt, you have started a trend, and I appreciate it, mate. How many members do I have now? Let me have a quick look, see if it's updated. So we have got... 1, 2, 3... We've got 15 members of the channel now, which is huge. Love it. JM. JM says, welcome to the new legend. JM, are you going to join, bro? That's the question. You're here all the time. I want you in. Crazy X-Man. What stats are crazy, mate? Joseph Keeble says, thank you, thank you. Mate, I think being like the third or the second sounds like dope, doesn't it? It's better than Junior, I think. I don't know if you get called Junior, but I think the third or having a number after your name is crazy. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Monkey S says, on Austrian not being a clear performance enhancer, lots of athletes across different sports have been caught using it. Recently, a high school coach was giving to sprinters one of them world record. Okay, fair. I mean, I read that what he was using it for was for weight-related issues, but maybe that's incorrect. Joshua Medlock says, cheers. Joseph says, Astenine? Osterine. Yeah, that's the PED. I don't know if that's actually what Ryan failed for, though. I don't remember. Was it Osterine? I just remember reading somewhere that when I did some research into it, that it was actually to help make weight rather than necessarily increasing performance massively. Darren Lovett says, we're aiming for 30 by the end of the stream, though. Mate, if we can get 30, that'd be awesome. Because to give you context, people, it's like £2 a membership, which 15 people, that's £30 a month. But I only get half of that. So I'm only getting like, not even that. I think I get like, yes, it's like £15 a month I'm getting from memberships. So it's nothing. But my dream is, if we can get like, you know, a couple thousand people doing it, then suddenly it makes sense. So yeah. Guess who Genius says, can't afford member at the moment, will be soon. Yeah, no worries, mate. I don't want people paying for things they can't afford. It's only if £2 is an amount of money that is affordable to you. That's why I've tried to do it at that price. Because I want it to be something where it's like, it's kind of not a big deal for you to have to do it, but it ultimately can make a big difference for the channel. That's the aim. So yeah, don't do it if you can't afford it. Absolutely. Michael Lynch says, welcome to all the new members. Best boxing banter right here. Michael's the one that's bringing all the banter for sure, not me. Here we go. They're in the ring. I'm ready for this. That last fight was tragic, and I think both of them will feel motivated and inspired to go and put on a big performance now. Daniel says, what do you think about Garcia back with Derek James? I hope it's a good sign, because I hope that Derek James wouldn't have him back unless he was taking it seriously. So hopefully they've got serious, and Ryan's like, yeah, this is the guy, let's do it. JM, mate, you're a legend. I can't commit to monthly right now, but here you go. Thank you for the great content. My favorite boxing channel by far. Bro, thank you so much for the £5 donation. But bro, you could have got 2.5 months for that. No, I'm messing with you. But thank you so much for that. That's really big. I really appreciate the super chats. Every little bit helps because I want this to grow. I'm actually talking to a potential sponsor at the moment. It won't be anything massive, but it's enough where it's like, I want to escalate this and scale this as fast as possible. So the more I can do, the better. Callum, mate, you didn't need to send me that. Callum Crichton sent me a little super chat as well to buy me a coffee. Absolute legend. I need a coffee, so that is good, and I will get one after this. Thank you, Callum. You're a legend, mate. Guys, Callum Crichton, a very, very talented graphic designer. He writes, and he has anime that he does, and it's very, very good. And he knows his boxing big time. Darren Lovett says, Ben Whittaker cough up a couple of quid a month to join after you helped him out. Well, we'll see, mate. To be honest, guys, and I will say this for the first time publicly, I'm actually currently speaking with a couple of professional boxers about potentially joining their teams as an analyst. And I won't say any names or anything, and it's not confirmed, and I might not do it. I only do it if I can stay impartial on the channel. So I'm looking for a certain profile of fighter. But it's quite exciting, and it would be a massive credibility booster for me. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. Oh, the fight's about to start, so I need to get to the clock. Here we go. We need this. We need this to be big, people. And we're underway. No seconds out call. This could be explosive, people. Don't look away. Rolly just pouring the jab right now. Ryan's patting down with the lead hand, looking to parry. Rolly's doing quite a bit of measuring at the minute, which I quite like. Fast jab down low. Ryan's not really throwing a punch yet. He throws a jump punch. Rolly takes half a step back. Rolly's looking balanced. Anton Morrison, welcome to the channel, mate. Not the best moment because I'm trying to call the fight, but I appreciate it, bro, nonetheless. Legend. Thank you for joining. Jab for Ryan just misses. Rolly is controlling the range quite well from the off here. Obviously very early days, but body jab from Ryan just falls short again. Yeah, crazy X-Man. Ryan looks massive. Rolly level changing. Fires a body jab. Rolly is controlling the range so far, but obviously it's very early. Little jab from Ryan upstairs to the gloves of Rolly. Rolly looks strong though. He looks thick at the weight. Jab from Ryan. Just misses. Jab to the gloves. Rolly's the only one who's really scored clean punches so far, not cleaning punches. Feint from Rolly low. Ryan takes a step back and nothing landed. Rolly feints the lead hook. Rolly's doing a good job of controlling the range so far, I have to say. Half the round gone and Romero's looking clean. Little jab upstairs from Ryan. Second one misses. First one landed. Body jab from Ryan. That was good. Another body jab from Ryan. Jab upstairs from Garcia. Half lands. Body jab from Rolly just misses. Body jab from Ryan lands. Very cagey so far. Ryan pings a jab, but fighters holding their feet. You know, this one will explode at some point. Body jab from Rolly. Jab upstairs from Garcia. Hook to the guard from Rolly. Doesn't land. Oh, it lands, but on the guard, as you know. No scoring. Body jab from Rolly. Right hand to the body from Rolly. Partially lands. Back Ryan up to the ropes there. Body jab from Rolly again. Jab to the head from Ryan. Another jab to the head from Ryan. It's a close round, that. There's not a lot in it. I think that's a Ryan Garcia round because of the head jabs, but I think Rolly, you know, probably did a better job to the body there. It was very close. Very, very close. Joshua Medlock, I've been following a bit. Seems like the views have picked up a lot recently. That was cool when you got the nod from Whittaker. Bro, that was one of the coolest things that ever happened to me. Very, very cool. Knowing that I actually influenced the outcome of a fight to some degree, amazing. Joseph Keeble says, is Whittaker 160? No, Whittaker is a light heavyweight. Leafris has it 1-0 Ryan. James says 1-0 Ryan. X-Man says tentative start from both sides, and I completely agree with that. Grandy's got it 1-0 Rolly. That's completely fair. It was a close round. Seconds out. Round two. Rolly touching with the jab again. Fast jab from Ryan there. You can see the speeds of Ryan. Body jab from Rolly. Jab upstairs from Ryan. Oh, Rolly's just dropped Garcia. Oh, my word. Left hook to the body, left hook upstairs. That was a heavy knockdown. Leafris Boxing called this. That was a beautiful knockdown from Rolly. Oh my word. I did not see that coming. He just stepped in and let it go. Wow. Left hook from Garcia, counter on the way in though there. He looks like he's got his legs back already, Garcia. Body shot from Rolly. Another counter left hook from Rolly there. And it's, oh, and then Ryan just misses a counter left hook and Rolly throws him round. Wow. Bit of excitement, guys. Finally. That's a shot of life, isn't it? Bloody hell. Body jab from Rolly. Left hook from Rolly. That counter left hook from Rolly. It nearly landed a second time there. And it's Rolly with the counter left hand rather than Garcia that's landing. There, Ryan steps in with the jab left hook. Rolly tries to hold as Ryan throws a right hand on the inside. And another right hand on the inside. He's up, Joseph. He's all good. Damn. That was crazy. This is already much better than the last one. Body right hand from Rolly. And we know Ryan's got that vulnerability. He's been knocked down before. It was a powerful shot from Rolly, I have to say. He really caught him. And Ryan can be a bit reckless in the way he throws. Oh, right hook to the guard from Rolly. Put a lot of power on that. And Rolly's looking like the bigger puncher in there so far. He looks like he's got more power. Mods, can someone deal with that that spam chat? Body jab from Romero. Double jab from Garcia misses. Thank you, guys. 50 seconds to go in the round. It's a 10-8 round for Rolly right now. Wow. Garcia recovered well, though. He recovered quickly, but it was a very good knockdown. Ryan needs to keep that right hand up when he throws. Right hook to the body again, just misses from Rolly. Its pace has calmed right down again now. Body jab from Rolly. Ryan double jab. Rolly just takes a step back and dances off. Garcia's feet are looking a little off the pace. Double jab from Garcia there. That's definitely a 10-8 round for Rolly, though. Fantastic. Bit of excitement, guys. That's what we're looking for. What they're saying to Ryan. Derek James is telling Ryan to move his feet more. Shuffle, shuffle, he's saying. He wants him to move more lateral movement from Ryan Garcia. He wants him to move more laterally to his right and fire the right hand. He's saying break him down over time. He's not trying to get him to land one shot. Oh, yeah. So Garcia went to parry the left hand from Rolly, and Rolly just threw it over the top of the parry. So it was a weird decision from Ryan to try and parry that. It was almost like a nervous tick sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know why you would try and parry that shot. It was going around the guard, clearly, but he tried to parry it like it was a jab. So it was a strange knockdown in a way. But Callum, you called it, bro. Rolly is looking good. Oh, clock. Crap. All right, we're on. Grandy's got 2-0 Rolly, but I mean, it's more like if you have it 2-0 Rolly, you've really got it 3-0 Rolly because of the 10-8 knockdown. Get 2 points for that. Body jab from Rolly. Yeah, Garcia is using a bit more lateral movement now, as Derek James requested. It's good. He's moving in straight lines far too much. It's very, very good advice. He's also moving away from the left-hander Rolly now. Which Rolly, nice body jab again. And Garcia's not really set up anything clean yet. He needs to just coax mistakes out of Rolly. Rolly's being aggressive, so he will be able to counterpunch him if he gets it right. But Rolly, look, right now, he's the one in control. He's the one, I feel like he's controlling the range a little bit better. The body jab's working well. He has the, he doesn't have the speed that Garcia has, but the boxing IQ very much looks with Rolly right now. Body jab from Rolly again. Hook upstairs from Rolly, blocked by Ryan. Ryan continuing to circle Rolly now. It's a better move from Ryan to get around the man like that. Body jab from Rolly again, maybe slightly low. Double jab upstairs to Ryan's guard. Body jab from Ryan. Partially blocked. Double jab upstairs. Rolly just rides both of them. Rolly feints the right hand. Jab from Ryan, blocked by Rolly. This is Rolly's round so far with a minute to go in the round. Garcia's not really landed anything. Rolly's not landed too much significant, but a couple of body jabs has him up in the round for me so far. Hook to the head from Garcia, blocked by Rolly. He's keeping that right hand up, Rolly. He's making sure that he's safe from that left hook. Really is Garcia's money punch. Garcia needs to get more active with his lead, I have to say. He's not been creative enough with it at the moment for me. 30 seconds to go in the round, and Rolly's another round for Rolly right now. Body jab from Rolly. Oh, right hand from Garcia there over the lead for Rolly. First clean punch of the round for Garcia, but that's a Rolly round for me. He just controlled that with his jab, especially to the body. Round number 4 coming up. Granny says, Ryan is a bit apprehensive now. Cordino91 says, you are by far the best guy on YouTube commentating on boxing. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Lake and Beer says, not really feeling this atmosphere. Yeah, bro, it's a bit dead, isn't it? Anton Morrison, the new member, says, if Ryan loses, he still gets Haney fight, then good chance he beats him. Possibly, mate, possibly. Yeah. Does anyone really want to see that if he loses? I don't know. Round 4 coming up. On the way. Callum Crichton says, Rolly looks so strong and he hooks with Ryan's hook crazy. He don't want to throw it. Yeah, I know, bro. Here we go. Body jab from Ryan there. Ryan parries Rolly's jab there as he steps in. Feint from Ryan. Right hand. Rolly just steps away and it all misses. Interestingly, the AI judge had Garcia winning that last round, which I didn't see at all, but Body jab from Rolly. Jab from Ryan. But jab to the belt from Rolly. Mr. Blackgold, how are you, mate? He said commentary so biased for Ryan, it's a joke. Mate, it's been the way all through the night. Body jab from Rolly again. It's been the way all through the night. The commentary has been focusing on the A side of each of the fights massively. Jab from Ryan. Perry had Garcia last round. Fair enough, mate. He did land that right hand, but I just felt that Rolly controlled it with the jab. Body jab from Rolly. Ryan needs to try and get his lead foot closer. At the minute, he's very tentative to step into range with Rolly. He's really not doing a good job of getting his lead foot close, and he needs to get in the pocket more. His foot speed doesn't match his hand speed. That's the thing. I think we're going to need more moderators because we're still getting a lot of these coming through. Beth, can you do the moderating, mate? That'd be great. God, there's really not much happening. A little jab there from Garcia, body jab from Romero. But yeah, Darren, you can definitely be a mod. Let me get you in. 1 second. Hang on a second, mate. Let me do that quickly. I'm trying to watch the fight at the same time. There you go. Thank you for that, bro. Appreciate it. All right, I think that was a Garcia round. But I mean, there was nothing in that round, was there? I mean, it's close, but I think Garcia's jab just looked a little sharper. Close fight. There is a rush, Darren, because there's too many damn bots in the chat. Oh, it needs to do the clock. I hate this clock. Like, the clock is good because it lets everyone know where we are on the round if they tune in, but it's the bane of my existence doing it. It's so fiddly. Lethris Boxing says he'll be a mod as well. Let me get you in quickly before the round starts. Actually, let me do my clock first. Clock's going. Lethris Boxing, you are now a mod. And the round starts fast. I like the way Rolly's measuring. He's really making Garcia think. He doesn't want to step in. Garcia needs to start stepping around that jab, though. He's got to start throwing over the top of it. Nice counter tip from Ryan. It's blocked by Romero there. But he needs to start dealing with that. He needs to start using his own lead hand to manipulate Rolly's lead hand. Rolly is using better ring generalship. I do agree with that. He's really holding a great shape, Rolly, right now. Mr. Blackgold says, DAZN judge giving all rounds to Ryan. Bro, how is that possible? He got knocked down in one of the rounds. Right hook from Ryan to the body. Didn't really land clean. Right hook upstairs missed. This round's in a balance right now. Nothing super clean landing for either guy. Body jab from Rolly. Jab upstairs from Ryan. Body jab from Rolly again. You got to score those body jabs. That's the thing. Right hook misses. Left hook to the body from Garcia. That was good. Jab upstairs from Garcia. That was the best punch of the round so far. That left hook to the body from Garcia. Body jab from Romero. Hook from Ryan. Blocked. They look and sound good, but they're not actually landing. That's the thing. They engage in a clinch. It's a close round. Garcia's got the best punch of the round so far. Roy's a little more active with that body jab, I feel, but it's close. Last 20 seconds to see if someone can edge it. Body jab from Garcia is blocked. Body jab from Rolly. I think that's a Romero round. I felt like he controlled it. I felt like he used the jab. I know Ryan landed that hook, but I felt like outside of that, it was really Romero who was landing the jab. So I've got it 48-46 Romero after 5 rounds. How's everyone else got it? It's difficult to score at the same time. Nothing crazy clean being landed. Lethris Boxing's got it 4-1 Rolly. Black Gold says, agree Monkey East. Bill, they're talking about the body of Ryan. I don't think Ryan looks that different, but I haven't analyzed it. I don't notice any difference. X-Man says Ryan is not doing enough, but it's starting to pick it up. He needs to, bro. Me and Colpitcher have got the same card. We just got it in different ways. He scored 4 for Romero. I scored 4 for Garcia. But, like, I mean, it could have gone either way. It wasn't. Perry says Garcia needs to throw in bunches. Rolly round. Round number... Damn, sorry, guys. The round started, but I messed up my clock again. Round 6. My clock's behind, but I am the same. Mr. Blackgold says that scorecard looks sick, Henry. Do you mean the graphic, or do you mean my actual scoring of the fight looks sick? Darren Lovett has the same as me. Darren Lovett or Lovett. Oh, double jab from Ryan. One upstairs, one to the body. That was nice. Right hand from Ryan. Throws the count to the left and gets tied up, so it didn't really land clean. Ryan's starting to be more aggressive in the pocket now, I feel. Oh, the graphic. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I don't see any other channels really using a scorecard. Body jab from Rolly. But I think a lot of channels don't want to put their neck on the line and actually score rounds properly. It's weird, but yeah, I don't mind. And I think it's fun for people. They can follow along. They can see my scorecard. If they don't agree with me, they can give me shit. You know, it's good. Ryan misses with the lead hand over the top. They clinch. Garcia winning this round so far, but it's close. 141 to go in the round. Body jab from Rolly, which has been working all fight for him. AI judge has it 47-47. I don't know if I trust this AI judge, I have to say. It's not Jabber. I trust Jabber because they're an independent body. The AI judge is a Saudi AI judge, I believe. So I don't know anything about how the technology works for that. Could be as bad as CompuBox for all I know. But I mean, I'm not questioning it. You could score the fight like that. Body jab from Ryan. Body jab from Rolly. Ryan with a little L step. Moves off at an angle. Rolly's still measuring. Rolly's doing a great job. Ryan needs to measure a little more. I think what Rolly's doing with the measuring is smart. I think Ryan could benefit from that. Feint. He needs to feint more as well. He needs to move his feet with his punches. He's got to get into the pocket more, Ryan. You're really struggling to get in the pocket. Jab blocked. Rolly throws a 3-punch combo. The jab lands at the end. I'm going to give Ryan the round because I noticed he landed a cleaner combination earlier in the round. No man really did too much there, but it's super close, guys. Like, I mean, it's not like a clear thing, you know? Romero's still controlling the range. I feel like Garcia can't do what he wants, which is... Round 6 goes to Romero on Coppinger's card. Ludicrous Boxing's got it 4-2 Rolly. Black Gold thinks Romero won that round. I'd be happy with saying Romero won that round as well. I mean, it's close. SMO3 thinks Rolly won the round as well. Round number 7. Slightly behind on my clock. My stream is good, though. Double jab from Rolly, jab to the body. Yeah, most people think Rolly won the last round, so I'm probably wrong on that one. There was that one combination that stood out to me, but I didn't feel that there was much else that happened. But yeah, I guess Rolly landed a few more jabs. Body jab from Rolly. This is definitely Rolly's round at the start of the 7th, that's for sure. I think that knockdown really affected Garcia's confidence to step in as well because, you know, I think, yeah, I don't think he was expecting this, Ryan, sorry. Jab from Rolly against the body. Body jab from Garcia. They're not calling any of Rolly's body shots, though, which is highly irritating. Another jab upstairs from Rolly. The lead hand of Rolly's been beautiful so far. Another body jab from Garcia. Jab from Garcia upstairs. Guys, if Rolly wins this, I guarantee he fights Boots Ennis. It's a good fight. Lead hook from Rolly on the glove. Lead hook from Ryan. Misses the left hand. Lands a right hand on the inside there, though, Ryan. Body jab from Rolly again. This card hasn't gone too well so far, has it? Teofimo is the only one who looked like, you know, really, really accomplished in there at the level you'd expect him to be. Damn. It's a close round again. I probably got Rolly slightly ahead, but it's a close round. Mate, Bill Haney can't talk anything about this performance after what his son went in there and did. It was pathetic performance. It was not good to watch. Joseph says, these dudes don't fight enough, and it shows. That is very, very true. You lose with sharpness. Oh, my neck is getting sore, man. Body jab from Ryan. Yeah, I think that's a Rolly round. Didn't really see Ryan do anything there. I mean, it's close again, though. I mean, it's not like this is easy to score. Leifris has it 5-2 Rolly. Boots would snuff these guys, says Joseph, so I happen to agree with that. Mr. Blackgold says this is looking like the late rounds of Ryan versus Tank, exactly the same, actually. I mean, I don't think Rolly's particularly setting him up for anything, but Ryan's definitely scared to engage. James says, fight is slipping away from Garcia and Rolly isn't taking a step back. Still close on my card. He can still do something about it. Derek James is yelling at him, though. He's telling Ryan, you've got to go and win this. Right, round 8. He's got to do more, man. Ryan's got to do more. Nothing clean landed so far. Rolly more aggressive, though, with the lead hand so far. Blocks. There's no foot movement, really, from Ryan Garcia. He needs to make more angles to set up his shots. He's all straight in front of Rolly, and when you're straight in front of someone who's measuring with the lead hand like that, it just doesn't work. It's all at Rolly's pace. He's got control of the range. Ryan needs to make it a more chaotic fight. Rolly boxing superbly. Jab from Ryan to the head. That lands. Right hand from Rolly misses. Ryan, man, you've got to do something. He just seems so apprehensive to throw. I don't think we can say this has anything to do with Peds. He's just apprehensive to throw. Like, he's not... It's a technical issue. It's nothing to do with output or power. Like, he's not throwing, so we don't know if he's going to get tired. He just isn't finding his range. This is Rolly outboxing him. He just doesn't look comfortable, Garcia. He doesn't want to throw. He's not making angles. I think that shot early hurt him, and it made him not want to enter the pocket the way he would normally. He's just trying to jab it and nick it, and it's just not the right decision. He needs to take more chances. He needs to create angles. He needs to move his feet a lot more. He's just holding his feet. Rolly wants him right there in front of him. It's easy, and Rolly's winning this round right now. He's controlling it. 40 seconds to go in the round. Callum Crichton definitely called this. I did not think it would be this competitive, I have to say. Jab from Rhyme. Jab from Rolly. Double jab from Rolly. On the guard, though. Rolly steps in, lands a shot to the body, and they tie up. That's the thing with Garcia as well. Once you get used to that speed, what is there? Body jab from Rolly. That's a Rolly round again. I think he's controlling it. So I've got Romero 3 points up right now. Lee First, you did say Rolly would shot the world. He's got his 6-2 Rolly. Or not, Callum's scoring it right now if he's still here. Ryan, X-Man says, Ryan going to lose this fight to points. I can't believe this. It's going that way right now, mate. Black God says the Haney's claims are indicated by this performance. Rolly could finish this. Vindicated, sorry. Ryan looks goosed. Kayvon Green says, poor Dirk James. Monkey S says, Garcia's stock is falling on this performance. Yeah. I don't know what is going on tonight. There's something in the air, guys. This is not good for American boxing, is it? Round number 9 coming up. Jab from Ryan blocked. Another jab from Garcia to the head. I think I half landed. Rolly's just so active with the lead hand. He's controlling it. He really is controlling it. Callum thinks there's going to be a KO. He's got Rolly up. I suppose you might be right, mate, because Garcia's going to have to gamble at some point. Rolly steps in with that left hook again. Garcia looks shook. I mean, yeah, this is a tough fight after a year out, I suppose. And like, I mean, I didn't really think inactivity would be an issue, but could be the part of the problem. Garcia just doesn't look like he has his timing at all. Shot to the hook, hook to the gloves from Romero. Jab from Ryan, half lands. Double jab from Romero. Body jab from Romero. Jab from Garcia, half lands. Another jab from Garcia. Josephus, no, it's not a good fight. It's not a good fight. Jab from Ryan, that was better. That was faster. Jab from Romero. Jab to the body from Romero. He's doing a really good job of going up and down while pivoting round. Jab to the head from Garcia. Right hand from Garcia in the clinch. This is a very, very close round right now. I think Garcia's doing better this one. He's landing the jab more. Body jab from Romero, though, as I say that. Two shots to the guard from Romero, so neither score. Ryan just not throwing enough. Body hook from Romero, steps in. Ryan ducks under the left hook. Referee breaks them. "15 seconds to go, and it's a Romero round right now for me." Double jab from Romero to the body. That's another Romero round, guys. Well, it was on my card anyway. Going into round 10, Garcia needs a knockout almost to win this now. Yeah, he does need a knockout to win this, or at least a knockdown to level it up. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not good. This is not good at all. It's good if you're already Romero. It's not good if you're Ryan Garcia. Guys, if anyone wants to help support the channel, bang a like on the stream, please. Do consider becoming a member. Link is in the description. Trying to build a community over here. Oh, need the clock. Round 10, underway. Matthew says Turkey looks pissed. I didn't see him. Rowley with another body jab to start the round, sets the tone. Lands a right hook in the clinch. Ryan steps out and throws a hook. Callan says it's crazy going from Ben Eubank to this. Body jab from Romero. Yeah, I know, bro. So cagey. Haney and Garcia have not sold their fights, says Matthew. Yeah, I know, mate. I mean, it's almost like both of them losing to then go and fight each other seems pointless. Another jab from Romero, to the body. Hook upstairs to Romero, misses. Ryan comes back with it. I mean, Ryan's not throwing any heavy artillery. He's not throwing combinations. He needs to deal with that lead hand Romero. The lead hand Romero is just every time he extends it, Garcia resets. He takes half a step back every single time. And it's just Romero is completely controlling the range here. The ring generalship, as you would say, is all with Romero. Another jab from Garcia, but hook from Romero. Left hook landed, right hook blocked. Romero's doing such a good job of the measuring. Left hook lands there for Romero. AI Judge has the exact same card as me, 87-83. Oh, nice work on the inside from Romero. Hooks, and turns as he does it, and he lands a jab at the end. Jab from Garcia. I think just caught Romero as he dipped down. Jab to the body again from Romero. I think that one just missed, though. Ryan Garcia looks hypnotized in front of Romero here. He looks mesmerized. He is not throwing. Romero throws the right hand. Garcia blocks it with his shoulder. This is really not good for boxing. We need stars like Garcia, Haney, and Teofimo to perform. And Teofimo did all right. Had a hard fight. Garcia looks dreadful. Haney looked dreadful. Oh, Romero misses, and he almost falls over the ropes there. Oh, big right hook to the body from Romero there. Right hook upstairs to Romero. It lands on the gloves, though. Two short left hooks inside. Ryan comes back with two hooks. Romero just dips under them. I think Romero being shorter than Garcia's finding it very difficult to land the left hook because he's punching and it's so much easier for him to roll underneath it. I think Ryan needs to throw the trajectory lower. He needs to throw it to the body if he's going to throw it. Mr. Blackwell, I think you're taking credibility away from Romero's performance by saying it's all about peds for Ryan. Broly's boxing a very good fight here. Hook again from Romero. Lands on the gloves of Ryan. They're going to have to do a rematch, I think. If they want to rebuild Garcia, they have to do a rematch. That's another round for Rowley. Clear round for Rowley, that one. There's no way I could score that for Ryan. 2 rounds to go. I want to hit Derek James here. Derek James is screaming at me. He's like, you've earned this. You lost all the weight. Wanting for nothing. He's really, really trying to fire him up. He's going at Ryan here. He's saying to him, go and take it. He's saying, you're waiting. You're doing nothing. He's saying, you're not setting anything up off your jab. You're not throwing shots. He's really tried to fire Ryan up there. He's done his best, but there's only so much you can do. Ryan looks kind of dejected, to be honest. Round 11 coming up. There's a great speech from Derek James. If Ryan can go and turn it around now, we'll all remember that one. Rolly, again, measuring. Little touching jabs. Just touching Ryan's guard. I want to see Ryan go out swinging. If he's going to lose this fight, there's no point in losing a KG points decision. Ryan needs to absolutely go for it here. When Rolly extends that lead hand, Ryan needs to try and dip to his right and throw the body jab. He needs to try and get inside. There was a nice jab to the head from Ryan there. He steps in. He needs to try and counter that lead hand and Rolly, though. He's really not working off it at all. He's not countering off the lead hand. He's not stepping into the pocket enough. He's not taking enough chances. He's just standing and waiting. He's letting Rolly measure. He's letting Rolly throw to the body. He's getting backed up. I don't know what Ryan's thinking here. Right hook from Rolly. Misses. I mean, we're saying what an engine from Rolly in the chat, but like Rolly has fought this at a very slow pace. He's controlled the pace. He hasn't needed to fight at a fast pace. Body jab again from Rolly. Right. Oh dear. Right hook from Rolly. This is so disappointing from Ryan Garcia. It really is. Well, body shot from Rolly landed. That was lovely. Well, it's nearly lunchtime for me. When this is done, I'm going to go and eat a sandwich. I can't wait. Body hook from Ryan Garcia lands. Ryan has not reacted at all to the corner work from Derek James at all. Another clear Rolly round right now. Just controlling it with the jab. There's one round to go, and Garcia needs a knockout. He's massively lost this fight. Damn. Damn. Oh, well. Yeah. Guys, if anyone in the chat wants to become a member, Mr. Grandy, you're always in here. Any of the regulars want to become members, there's a link in the description. £2 a month, only a few bucks. Darren Lovett's bringing it up again. He loves it. $1.99 a month to join the team and support the channel. Bargain. Come on, guys. Exactly. It's all about trying to keep the channel neutral. I hope over time, if I just charge a tiny bit to lots of people, that over time we'll have enough of you that it makes a big difference. And yeah, I want to keep the channel objective, impartial. I want to scale it up so every little bit helps. Devin Haney laughing, but his performance did almost as much for him as this loss is going to do for Ryan Garcia if he doesn't turn it around. Bell has gone, and we are underway in the final round. Let's see what happens here. Matthew says, say what you want about the Saudis. They've always had clean judges. Well, we'll find out after this one, mate. But yeah, so far, I think the scoring's been pretty good in the Saudi events, I have to say. I think Ryan's too upright. I have to say, watching him, I think he stands too tall. Left hook from Ryan there, but wasn't a significant one. Body jab from Rolly. Anton Morrison saying, not sure why Haney's laughing. I know. I mean, Haney's performance was dreadful. One wide, but it's just really bad to watch. Ryan, on the other hand, is also bad to watch tonight. I don't know what he's doing in there. 1:45 to go. There's no urgency. Rolly's completely controlling it. ATR, big W for Rolly right now. I mean, unless it's the biggest robbery I've seen in a long time, it's a big W for Rolly. This is absolutely tragic. Right hand from Rolly lands over the lead hand of Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I agree with that, Ghetto Genius. I think the shot, the power did change the fight, I think. Ryan, you know, he wanted it early. He did try and get in the pocket and throw shots, and then he got countered and got hurt and got knocked down. And they talked about how Romero dominated in sparring when they were younger, and Ryan said that he wouldn't be able to beat him up because of the, you know, he was bigger than him now and all this. But Romero just looks way stronger than Garcia. $40 seconds to go. And this is like a burglar walking into your house, picking up your belongings, your TV, and you just sitting on the couch and watching them go. Garcia is doing absolutely nothing to try and stop this from happening. He's just not in this fight, and I'll be very interested to see what he has to say after the fight. I'm definitely going to be making a video about this event, because this is just an absolutely shocking display from Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney was dreadful to watch. Teofimo Lopez was the only one of the three, and I said this before the fight, the most talented, the only one of the three who came out of it with credibility. He looked fantastic against Barbosa, who's a good fighter. He fought really, really well, super athletic. This is dreadful. And that's it. And that's it. 12 rounds. Absolutely rubbish. Rolly has won that clearly. Ryan and Rolly have embraced in the center of the ring. I'll just finish off my scorecard so we can complete it. Absolutely shocking from Ryan Garcia. 117, 110 for Rolly. Romero is how I scored it. Awful. Awful performance. Can lose the clock now. Wow, that was bad. Boring fight again, except for the knockdown. Really boring. Callum says Haney is having a joke. He would have lost to Rolly tonight as well. Yeah, he would have, mate. 100%. I completely agree with you. Callum, you massively called that, mate. Congratulations and big up to you. That was a shout. There was a couple other people in here as well that called it. I didn't think that was going to go that way. I thought Ryan would be far too sharp for him, and it just wasn't the case. Just was not the case. I still think Ryan's really talented, but that was a terrible performance. Guys, before we leave, before we get the score, please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really appreciate that. Bang a like on the video. And consider becoming a member. Membership's a couple of quid a month. You get a few perks. The main thing is to help support the channel, keep it impartial, all that stuff. Like I say, I want to charge lots of people barely anything, and then hopefully if I get enough people doing that, then it's a significant thing. It's a banker for the channel, and it makes things a lot easier for me. Big stuff coming over here soon, though, guys. I got a lot of things I'm working on. Leafrus Boxing says, you all laughed at me. Well, I must say you're not laughing now, are you? No one's laughing at you, mate. You smashed it. Big prediction. I never laughed at you. I just didn't agree with you. But you were right. I thought Rolly was too basic for Ryan, but it was Ryan that was too basic for Rolly. What does this mean? You sent 5 memberships, Darren. How does that work? I don't understand. I've heard about this before, gifting memberships. Oh, mate, you're a legend. You're buying people memberships. What a lad. Bro, thank you so much for doing that. What a boy. Darren, you're a legend, mate. Thank you so much for that. So Darren has just gone and bought 5 memberships for random people. I don't know if you picked them out or they're random, but he's gone with Leafris Boxing, who's been with us all the way. Lady Chan, I didn't realize you were here. Good to see you. It was all a dream. Cloud Strife, I didn't realize you were here as well. Maybe they're not in the chat, but he's gifted it to them. That's awesome. Mate, you're a legend. Thank you so much for doing that for the people. Legend. Right, here we go. It's being read out. Let's have a listen to this. Oh, they're random. Fair enough. $115, $112. That's a bit close. 180, 109 on the other card. It's got to be Rolly. That was terrible from Ryan. Rolando Romero. There you go. Ryan gives him applause. He accepts the loss clearly. Let's just change the name of the stream. We're going to hear from the fighters. That's crazy. 147 of you in here, guys. Please bang a like on the stream. Right, let's see the interview. Rolly says, thanks his lord. Yeah, it was a good scorecard in the end. I thought 115, 112 was way too close, but 118, 109 kind of made up for that. Rolly still thinks that Haney and Ryan should rematch next, so interesting. He's an interesting character, Rolly, isn't he? Right, Ryan Garcia being interviewed. Let me hear this, guys. I'll let you know what he says. Ryan's made no excuses. He just said that Rolly was better. Being asked about the 1-year layoff and how he didn't throw many shots. He's saying the whole year took a lot off his body physically and mentally. Rolly Boots is the fight to make, definitely. I love that, yeah. Ryan says he'll go back to the drawing board. Wow, that's freaking wild, man. That is crazy to me. Right, guys, I'm going to do an instant reaction to that video, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Thanks for being with me for this one. Big up to all the new members. It's awesome to have you. Absolutely wild. Ryan Garcia lost. That's crazy. I'm going to go make an instant reaction. But I will see you all on the flip side, and I hope to see you all on the instant reaction video. I'll also release